How are we doing today? Hope we're doing good. Thank you, by the way, Turkey Bird, for the tier 1 for 2 whole months in a row. 3 months total, though. I do appreciate the sub. Enjoy the beaver emotes. How are you doing, Turkey? H Labs, by the way, thank you for the follow as well. Empress, hello there. Justin, Spooky, what's up? How are you, Real Daddy? Welcome in. Lightning, we do indeed have ragdolls. Finally, team, it is in the game. Ragdolls are here in build 42.8. That is the big news item for today. That is the big winning moment. Congrats, by the way, Justin, on being first in chat. That's very exciting. Very, very cool. Thank you as well, Vegeta, for the tier 1 for 4 whole months. My god, I appreciate that. Thank you, especially you and Turkey, for the tier 1s. And thank you as well there, Bear Boy, for the bits, the 100 bits. It's very nice of you. Finally catching a stream. Hell yeah. Welcome in. How are you doing there? Welcome into the stream, Septic. How are you doing? Heretic, thank you for the 7 stream streak. Fancy Walrus, again, thank you for your streak a moment ago. Guys, give me one moment. I'm going to put on the webcam. We'll get into things. Big stream tonight, though. Oh my god, big stream. Kind of crazy. So, as a little heads up, when I was talking about it previously, the past couple nights when I was talking about like new features coming in build 42, ragdolls was what I was referring to. I think ragdolls are actually sick as hell. The robe returns. Indeed it does, Aqua. How are you doing? The robe does come back. I think for a special day like today, we need the robe, and as well, it's actually kind of cold where I live today. Oddly enough, it's kind of cold. Ragdolls, indeed, purple. Ragdolls are here. Dr. Grouch, hello there. Khajiit has wares if you have coin. That's true. Khajiit does have wares, team, typically, but only if you have coin. We learned that yesterday. Skyrim was fun yesterday. Skyrim was a lot of fun. The music is definitely musicking right now. Are we a fan of the music or not? I'm not sure how we're feeling. Talk about the update. Oh my gosh, there's a lot in the update. We can get into specifics if you guys want. I typically, when it comes to updates, a lot of the stuff is very like minute changes. Really, the biggest thing introduced in build 42.8, in my opinion, are 2 things, and I'll talk about them in a moment after I thank Hot-Blooded Coco for the tier 1 for 14 whole months. Thank you so much, Hot-Blooded Coco. Started up a hype train as well with your sub. My god, I do appreciate that. Dahan, how are you doing? Big fan of the OG RuneScape. RuneScape is nice. I've been enjoying the RuneScape music. The update broke my game. I'm sorry to hear that, Turkey. I was lucky enough, I did not personally run into any issues. I don't know if I've heard anybody else running into issues. Have any of you updated your game and ran into problems yet? I think they changed something in the inventory UI. I don't know if they did or not, to be honest. If they did, it was something I did not notice. Because I was playing it with earlier. Music is loud, I can lower it. That's fine. Oh yeah, music is loud. Damn, music is definitely loud. Music is fixed. Music is lowered. Music is lowered, team. There we go. Haven't ran into issues yet. Okay. Haven't had any problems. Interesting. Helms, by the way, how are you doing? Welcome in. Dr. Ground, thank you for the 35 stream streak. And Poppy Frya with a 5 stream streak as well. My goodness. Thank you so much. I had a problem where the main menu, when launching, didn't appear. So I have had that issue on my old computer. Reboot the game. Literally closing the game and then rebooting it. All the items, all the buttons would appear on the main menu. So it might be you're just having the same exact issue I had. If it still doesn't work, you can try alternate launch. That might help out. I'm not sure. But hopefully that solves your problem. Guitar, by the way, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. What's up, brother? Doing great. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Let me really quickly talk about the update. So, build 42.8, I was lucky enough to be able to try it out pretty early while I was in development. I think I got to try it out like 2 or 3 weeks ago, and I loved it. And it was really cool at the time. There was even ragdolls for melee weapons. And in the version we're playing tonight, the actual thing, they took out the melee combat for ragdolls, which I actually think was the right move. When I was playing a little bit off stream on the test version, the Ragdolls were a little bit buggy with melee weapons specifically. And I felt like melee combat was a lot more harder to do because of that. Because like you would go to swing, and it's like they would kind of be like ragdolling. So like basically the targeting issue that has been in the game for a while. It felt 10 times worse on that version. So I think they took it out because of that, and also probably some other stuff they found. But yeah, do the melee ragdolls stretch like rubber? They can stretch like rubber in a variety of situations. I actually find what one of the biggest issues they have right now with the ragdolls is they get stuck to things very easily. So I'm sure as we play tonight, we will run into issues where the ragdolls really want to get stuck to things. They would get stuck to walls. They would get stuck to staircases. They would be a little bit weird. It would be very, very weird. What's popping? We're playing Zomboid in just a moment here, team. Beaver, you saved me from doom scrolling. I'm glad to hear it. May 26th. What is happening on the 26th? People keep saying May 26th. What is the 26th? What day is that? That is Monday. That's next Monday. What is happening on next Monday? Ever thought of growing a beard? I don't think I would look good with a beard, to be honest. I don't think I would look like a good person with a beard, personally. But I have ended up growing out a mustache, or like the beginnings of a mustache at one point. I don't think I liked it either. I don't know. I don't know, team. The holiday. Wait. What holiday is on May 26th? I just looked at my calendar. Oh, it's Memorial Day. Oh my god. Why did that not pop up on my calendar? What the hell? Why did that was not popping up on my calendar until I clicked onto the date. I figured it would like pop up as a dot. I don't know why it didn't pop up as a dot. May 26th, I graduate. Oh wait, May 28th you graduate. Congratulations, Nickel. What are you graduating with? Are you getting a degree, something like that? I thought you had tattoos on your chest for a second. No, this is just a shirt, team. I do not have any tattoos, nor do I think I will ever get any tattoos. Tao, by the way, welcome in. I'll be redeeming the mug during next Thursday's stream. Very exciting. I look forward. You're going to be the second person in history to redeem the mug. First one being Ochi. That he can show us. Team. That's a shirt, team. Not a tattoo. Really quick, going back to the update though. Ragdolls is the biggest thing. The second biggest thing, in my opinion, they've done some changes to the crafting system. They've reworked some stuff. You can like make improvised tarps and things like that, which is pretty neat. The biggest second point though is a back-end thing. This is a modder related thing, so like probably a lot of you won't really care, but I think this opens up the door to a lot of really cool mod scenarios in the future where now you can actually, on the map, in the back end, like in the code, you can mark certain buildings as losing power or losing water. So what that means is, theoretically, you could have a power box somewhere on the map that you flip and it cuts off water and power to a certain part of the map or a certain building. Or you could very easily build some sort of system where it's like at a certain time power goes out at this, like until this time. Like there's a lot of really cool map ideas and a lot of cool mod ideas that are capable now because they've added this feature in. Because before, I think it was only you could just like turn off the entire map, and then I don't think you could turn it back on. I don't think there's a way to do that. But thank you guys for the support during the hype train. I do appreciate that. Helps me out a ton. Joji, thank you as well for the tier 1 for 18 whole months. If I'm reading that correctly, thank you so much for sticking around that long. Enjoy the beaver emotes. You've come on a wondrous day. We're doing the ragdolls here in a moment. And yes, I guess I'll mark this now. Queues are 100 coins for the entirety of this week. So just for anybody curious. But we're probably not going to be doing Carson during this week because of that. I'm just going to forewarn you as well. The one cool guy, how are you doing? Welcome in. Sinners, hello there. Cat, hello there. Wood, how are you doing? I don't know if I said hello to you yet. Congrats, though, on the degree, Nickel. If I read that correctly a moment ago. I don't know if I did or not. A bachelor's in forensic science. Go. Excuse me. Is Q cooldown the same? It is indeed the same. I have not changed it. I have not changed it. What do you think about zombies now doing a little animation before actually falling when you shove them? So, I don't like that. That is something I don't think I like, Matt. That is possibly what contributed to me feeling like the melee combat felt weird. Because I feel like if I push the zombie, like, they just should flop to the ground. That's just my opinion. Maybe, like, if a zombie is a strong zombie, I know they have that, like, strength setting in the sandbox mode. Maybe if it's a strong zombie, maybe then they do the animation. But, like, I feel like I had the animation every time. So, I don't know. By the way, Gloomy Phantom, thank you very much for the Prime Gaming sub. First time subscriber, welcome in. Enjoy the beaver emotes. Do the ragdolls affect the performance a lot? So I can't really comment on that personally. My computer is very good, so I have personally not ran into any issues with performance. There is a toggle if you think it's going to be bad. So you could try it out, and then if you don't like it, just turn off the ragdolls. That is an option you could try. See. But we should probably boot up the game. We have a fun little playthrough plan tonight. I have an interesting idea for a playthrough. Because we're going to be messing around with the cues a lot, and I really just want to experience the ragdolls and whatnot. I thought it would be fun to do a playthrough where we play as a mechanic, going around, we start off in the racetrack, and our goal is just sow as much chaos as we possibly can throughout the land. You know, just do what we can. See what we can do. I agree, it's taking a long time to clear hordes with melee now. They should fall instantly. Yeah, that's my opinion as well. I don't like that they have the little animation, because it throws me off too. It makes me mistime, like, certain scenarios. You have, like, so many hours of playtime where you expect if I push the zombie, it's going to fall to the ground. And it's like, I get change is hard to get used to, but, like, this change I don't think should have been made, personally. That is just my opinion, team. Alas. We are in the game. We will see if OBS wants to capture the game. I actually need to move my OBS over. Perhaps then OBS will like to capture the game. We'll see. OBS, whenever you feel like it. Oh, there we go. So when you boot up the game now, by the way, there is this new little pop-up. So you can immediately disable it if you don't want the ragdolls, which I think is nice. They say disruption to your current playthrough is unlikely, but possible. Possible. Probably not going to happen. I've already clicked yes. In fact, this pops up, it seems, every single time you boot the game. So I think that's a bug, but it's whatever. It's fine. It'll be okay. Silver Fang, by the way, how are you doing? Forgot my login. Hello there as well. Thanks for the 55 stream streak. Flim Flam, hello there. Have you ever seen the Fallout mod that replaces a Zomboid texture with the dogs and has an incredibly cursed vault animation? I have seen the GIF of that. I haven't seen that exact mod, but I've seen the GIF. I know what GIF you're talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about. It goes to vault and it, like, just completely like, his body just stretches out. And it's very gross. It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. Bob, though, how are you doing? Looks like a skinwalker. It is like a Daedric being. It is like a lanky little creature just stretching out, just expanding its surface area as hard and as large as possible. I do not like it. Give me uno minuto. Just to change one moment. I already have so many save files created of our playthrough team. I think you guys are going to like our character too. I think you guys will love the character. You also can take a moment to look at the mods we're going to be using. We're going to be using Clean UI. I don't know if there were any changes to the UI vanilla on inventory. Kimar mentioned that. I'm going to be honest. We do not care. We are on that Clean UI lifestyle now. It is just, it's how it is. So maybe we'll take a look at it later. What I really want to dig my teeth into, though, is the good old ragdolls. That's really all I want, team. That's all I want. Just give me the ragdolls, you know? Also, this RuneScape music is very evil sounding. It's very evil sounding. I don't know if I like that personally, but that's okay. I was having such a horrible day, too, today. Like, not having a good day at all. And then this afternoon, they just come out and they're like, Build 42.8 is out publicly. And I was like, you've saved me. You were my knight in shining armor. It was fucking bad, though, early. I was not having a good day at all, really. But that's okay. Sometimes you have to have bad days. It just has to happen. Loving the tunes. Well, you know what? We'll keep the spooky little music then, team. My run just ended because I ran out of a door and my guy tripped on a zombie, turned 180 degrees into a wall, and decided to keep running into the wall. Yes, that is a thing in this game. That can happen, unfortunately. I am sorry that happened. That can happen. If you are sprinting, what I've learned, and I actually learned this in part thanks to Lamprey, but also from my own misdeeds. If you're running or you're sprinting, if you tap a zombie and you get into like a stumble animation or something like that, you cannot get out of that animation until it is done. So if you're running, let's say, straight ahead and you tap the zombie to your side and like a couple feet in front of you is another zombie, your character will just keep running forward until they get out of that stumble animation, and then you can turn. So the worst thing you can actually do is keep sprinting in some scenarios. That's actually one of the worst things you can do. Why don't they fix that? I don't know if they view it as a bug. I feel like they might view that as intentional. They might view that as intentional, team. I don't know. Walk 2 apparently bypasses the turn on impact. I don't think I know what you're talking about. Turn on impact. What is it? What exactly is that, Voltron? How would that be a mechanic? I mean, they've done that in the past. There have been some things that they do where it's like, this is kind of weird, but then they come out and they're like, no, this is actually like how it's intended to be. They just did that in build 42.8. Something related to tarps, how you can't craft tarps out of tarp pieces. Like, they're like, yeah, no, this is intentional. You're not allowed to do that. And it's like, okay. If you walk 2 through a zombie, it doesn't turn you like it does if you manually walk into a zombie. Really? We may end up testing that out later on today, team. It's why I never sprint unless 100% needed. I'm not losing a run because I stubbed my toe. That is fair. That is fair. And honestly, that's kind of smart. That's probably the smartest way to do it. I see one of you has already appeared in my YouTube chat. Who is that? The Alchemist. The Alchemist is here. From the Twitch chat, I love you, Badger, but no way I'm sitting through 8 advertisements. That's okay. I understand. That's why we have all the different platforms you wish. Thank you very much, though, Willie Mav for the follow, and John. Thank you both. What is the best way to build a wall around your base? I've seen some people use crates with small fences, but I don't know. So that's kind of like a weird exploit. From what I know, if you do fence, then crate, then fence, it kind of like traps them. It's kind of like an impenetrable force field for the zomboids. You could do that if you want. It's a little bit cheese, I'm not gonna lie. I personally just go normal wooden walls. I don't think it has to be too special. If you want to cheese it, you can. That is your prerogative. No one will judge you. It is okay to cheese every now and then. But me personally, I just kind of do normal walls. Also, antique televisions. If you surround your house with antique televisions, that is also one of those that cannot be broken by zomboids for some reason. I don't know why. Don't ask me that. They don't know what to do with antique televisions. It is what it is, team. Indeed, Captain. As we were, though, team. Welcome in to the stream. I hope you are all doing wonderfully. We've finally booted up the zomboids as well, which is very good. Okay, I think TikTok can hear me. I don't know. I don't know if TikTok can hear me. Oh, they can. Never mind. I'm trolling. I'm griefing myself. Anyways, as we were, team. Here on Build 42, we have a brand new character. Everybody, please wave hello to Valencia. Valencia Kirby. Valencia Kirby is a mechanic who is prepared. Oh, we're already queuing. Right at the start. I don't like that, but that's okay. This character is allowed to queue whenever they wish. That is okay. That's their own prerogative. What up, everybody? How are you guys doing? Alchemist, hello there, Noodle. What up there, Teapot as well. Welcome in, everybody. Good for her. Hashtag girlboss. Oh, team, she is great. She has aiming level 1. She has level 4 mechanics and level 3 electrical, so we can hotwire cars. Although, team, a mechanic at the racetrack obviously has to have a race car. You know what I mean? Like, how could we not? So, we got a lot of gear already. We are at the racetrack right now, which is right by Echron. The plan for tonight is we are going to cause a lot of chaos and really dig in to these ragdolls. So to start us off, we've already got a lot of weaponry over here. The double barrel shotgun, a lot of ammo, a lot of rounds, some magazines. Like, we're chilling. We are going to be good, team. So we're going to yank all of that. We'll put it in the car. And then I think we'll be on our way. Booch, by the way, welcome in. The Corvette, indeed, team. I wish there was an actual race car in this game. I feel bad that there isn't, quite frankly. But, oh well. It is what it is. I think that's all of our ammunition. So we'll go ahead and... I'll hold on to some of the boxes, but the rest we'll put away. I'll hold on to one of the boxes. Thank you very much, Bootleg, for the super chat. I appreciate that. I can't believe Project Zomboid has rags. It does have rags. And ragdolls. There are indeed rags in the game. In fact, there's a rag right there, laying on the ground. It's a little dirty, but that's okay. That is okay. Yes, this is clean UI, for anybody curious. This is a mod in Build 42, which I really love. Is the shooting range there still horribly overrun with zombies? Yes, it is. Also, who is there? Oh, all right. Well, we've already... Okay, well, there's the little flop on the ground we were talking about a moment ago. By the way, some Leanne... Oh, my God. Hold on. Dude, that little flop is diabolical. They flop, though. I'm not a huge fan of the flop. I don't know if I like the flop, team. This is not Asdif movie, all right? We are not all doing the flop at all. Is someone else breaking into my home? Oh, dear. That's not ideal. That's not ideal at all. Hold on. How many are coming over? Oh, dear. I might have to just... I might have to. Oh my God, it's not loaded. Okay. The racetrack might not be very safe, team. Might not be very safe at all. Hold on. Gotta open up the box. Thank you. We can get to see the ragdolls right away. This will be good. Do you think Zomboid will ever get a story mode? I think they said they would like to do that when Build 43 comes out, but I might be incorrect on that. I love he's just camping there. We need to hop in the car, and we need to dip. We need to just hop in the car and go. That is too much at this moment in time. The car key is right there. Perfect. All right. And we are out. There's a lot of other cars we can try out if things go horribly wrong with this run. But it should be okay. So for now, we're just going to drive on over to Echron. And I think our first goal, get to the gun store. Get into that armory and see what we can grab. But of course... We do want to see what the ragdolls are like, team. So if we can find a little group of zomboids here on our way out, we will definitely say a wondrous hello to them. Oh. Oh, already. Oh, already. We got a little passenger on the car, I see. Very good. You know what? We might as well go racing, right? Might as well. Hold on. Hold on tight, little buddy. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Red flag. Red flag. Red flag. It's really good, team. The ragdolls are really good. Where are we? We're at the racetrack right now. It's over in between Irvington and Echron, all the way on the edge of the map. This is the racetrack, team. Oh, another passenger. Oh, they're stuck. Oh, shit. All right, well... Guys, am I at fault here for this? Like, they're on the racetrack. I'm expected to be going fast as hell right now. I've got a record to beat, you know? And they're kind of, like, preventing me from doing that. They're dancing on the hood. They are. Oh, I went off the track. Hold on. Thankfully, there's no, no collision with the tires, which is actually surprising to see, but we won't complain. There are indeed ragdolls in Build 42 now, and I think we're going to probably swap out vehicles at this point. Because that was a lot of damage to this vehicle. I don't suspect this car is in hot shape anymore. But we can check really quick. I mean, the windshield's gone. Windshield's completely gone. The ragdolls are so bad. Do you not like the ragdolls? I'm actually surprised by that. How many of you so far like the ragdolls, and how many of you don't like the ragdolls? Because I will say, I think the melee is a downgrade. But I think everything else is a major upgrade. I love them. Love it. I like Kimar. Well, that wasn't my question, but that's okay. I'm glad. Thank you for showing your support for Kimar. Isa likey. Are you Jar Jar Banks? Jar Jar Binks? Oh, that has collision. That will. Okay, hold on. Hold on. I actually noticed when they're on the ground, they still ragdoll. They are permanently ragdolls now, which is crazy. Pixie, by the way, thank you for the follow. They can kind of flip your car if you're not careful. That's a little dangerous. The ragdolls are funny. Ragdolls are hilarious. I'm enjoying the ragdolls so far. I think if you're playing full serious, I can see why maybe you're not a huge fan of the ragdolls. But I think they're pretty entertaining. We're going to go ahead and hopefully... Oh, yeah. This guy's completely unaware. I don't know what that person's doing. They're just completely unaware. All right. Well, now they seem to know. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the flop. That's my one negative. The push should have a chance to either do the flop or the old animation. I would be fine with that. I even said a moment ago, I think it would be nice if it was based on their strength level, too. So, like, if they're a strong zombie, then they do, maybe instead of just immediately going to the ground, they, like, stumble. But then if they're weak zombies, they just immediately flop all the time. They were going through your trunk. I hope not. They better not have taken anything. I need a granola bar, team. I'm a little bit hungry. We are also high thirst. I'll show you guys the traits in a moment. This is not a super serious playthrough, but we will go until we get taken out. Is someone there? It sure sounds like it. Oh, do we want a boonie hat? I think yes. I think the answer is yes. We're going to avoid shooting for now, unless we absolutely have to. By the way, Pixie and Caramel, thank you both for the stream streaks. I appreciate that a lot. 25 and 15. Oh, I love the outline over the zomboids. That is great. I really like them. They seem higher quality, too. They don't become the little 2D pixelated corpses anymore. They stay 3D, I'm noticing, which is actually really nice. That's a good upgrade. That's a good upgrade. Andrew, welcome in. Cars are OP now, for real. I mean, I'm okay with that. We also will need the sledgehammer, though. I will have to take that. It looks like, based on the poll, a majority of you are saying W for the Ragdolls. I think the Ragdolls are probably one of the biggest updates they've done in Build 42. I really enjoy the Ragdolls. I know it might not be everybody's cup of tea, but I'm loving it. It is vanilla. This is not a mod at all. This is completely vanilla. I have a holster in here. I completely forgot about that holster. I can actually use that for my pistol. Perfect. Very good. I like that. Just praying it won't impact performance too much for low and middle end PCs. That is fair. I can't really comment on that because my computer is not at all low end, unfortunately. So I really don't know how it's going to perform for you guys. If someone's tried it on a low end PC, definitely let us know how it is. Is infection spread by scratch or bite? It can be both. By default, it's both. In fact, even lacerations can do it. Now we need car mods and we can go crazy plowing through zombies. Oh my gosh. Wait, I just realized the little Jambody, the Zomboid harvester thing. I wonder how that works with Ragdolls. I don't know if that was ever updated for Build 42. We should try that, though, if we can. I think the biggest problem will be network synchronization. You know, interestingly enough, me and Preds were talking that exact topic. And that probably will be the biggest issue. Speaking of issues I'm noticing, guys. So, to get out of the racetrack, we actually need to move these barricades, I think. And I don't know if there's a way to move them right now safely. So, we might be a little bit stuck in the racetrack, actually. I did not think about this. This was not something I thought of until now. Maybe there is an ulterior exit that we do not know about yet. Oh, dear. All right, well. Sorry, guys. Well. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, no. They're slowing me down. No. Guys, they're surrounding the car and stopping me. Their bodies are too thick. Their bodies are far too thick. Oh, dear. Oh, my gosh. Do you think they will add new vanilla firearms to Build 42? Probably not. I don't think so. Maybe they will in the future, but I feel like if they were going to, they would have done that already. No way I lost... Wait, did I just lose traction all on my own? How did I just spin out like that? What the hell was that? By the way, thank you so much, Jerry, for the follow on TikTok. Thanks for all the likes as well, guys. I do appreciate that. Oh, sorry for that little guy. Unfortunate. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Oh, my God. Well, that's on them. This car is spinning out very quickly. I wonder if they tweaked the car handling at all. I don't know if they did or not. But there's got to be another exit out. There has to be. Other than just that one way. There has to be something else. Oh, is there someone stuck on my... Okay. They're holding on for dear life. Never mind. They really... Okay. And now I go off... Oh. Alright, well. Yeah, this is such a heavy vehicle. I might be able to do this. Hold on. Wait, what if they break down the fence for me? I didn't think about that. What if they break down the fence? I don't know if I'm able to drive through that or not, but that might work. Thank you, by the way, John, and also Bind Spy for the follows. I was expecting ragdoll cars. Oh, well, we have ragdoll cars. Don't you worry. I'm going to see if I can get them over here to break down the fence. Oh, shit. Okay, hold on. Hold on. We're going to need a moment here. Is this game fun? It is very fun. This game is very, very fun. I love Zomboid. It's my absolute favorite game. Might be a little biased, but that's okay, team. I might need to do this on foot. This car is actually really bad in comparison to the Corvette. Just sideswiped them. They gotta break down this fence now, right? Come on. This has to be broken by this point, no? Oh, shit. Hold on. Put it in reverse, Terry. Put it in reverse, Terry. Put it in reverse, Terry. We'll get there eventually. We did it. Did they always die from any speed in the car? They don't actually die from any speed in the car. If I still hit them lightly, they do just kind of like flop away like that, you can see. But it's definitely... I think cars are more effective now. I really did not think this through. There really is no way... Oh! Wait, they broke down the barricade. Yes, I just need them to break down the other barricades. That would be nice. I need them to break down the other barricades. If we can get them to do that, we might be in money. Or I just go through the grass. Hold on. I'm going to do a loop around. And then we'll drive through the grass portion. And we'll be able to leave the racetrack. I did not think about that. Can you please get off my hood? Okay. Well, that works. That guy was completely stuck to my car. Oh, there goes the windshield. Oh, a little bit... Completely went midair on that. The ragdolls are great. I love them. Do you have a spot where you show all the game settings so I don't have to ask for each one? I don't right now, sadly. In fact, for this one, we're doing, like, very easy settings comparatively. I mean, there's a lot of zombies, but like, the loot rarity is, like, nothing. But I can show you later on if you stick around. I can definitely do that. For sure can do that. Can't wait till they expand vehicle options with modifications and customization. I was just saying a moment ago, I feel like they need a race car. Like, it kind of sucks not having a race car. Also, is this a way out? This might be a second way out. Hold on. I don't know. Or this is just like a side entrance. There's actually a... Oh, a gasoline... Wow, okay. This place is actually kind of lit, I'm not gonna lie. The racetrack is definitely infested with zomboids, but, like, it's kind of lit. If you can manage the hordes, it's actually pretty good. We're going to see if we can do this, team. I'm going to be Ethan Hunt in Mission Impossible. And we are going to try to slither through the grass like a garden snake and see if we can get out. Now, of course, the zomboids do not appear to be cooperating at this moment in time. That is okay, though. Oh, that... I'm going to just enjoy my soda while we drive through this. This is going to be a moment, I think. This is going to take a second. The car engine is at orange, actually. That's bad. Oh my god, that's really bad. Oh god, it's really bad. Oh my god, it's really bad. Start? Oh, it might be dead. We may have made a mistake. We may have made an error. There might have been a slip up somewhere in the process that we didn't think about. But I can... Oh, never mind. That was not the door I was expecting to go out of. That was not the door. I was expecting to go out the driver's side door. That's okay. That's okay. We learned. We learn. And that's what it's all about, team. Now we jump back in with a fresh mindset and we know what we're doing. That's why we have backups, okay? That's why we have backups. Thank you, by the way, Jargon, for the follow on TikTok. I do appreciate that. Thank you as well, Morningstar, for the follow on Twitch. It was at this moment he knew she fucked up. How are you doing, DK? The big bad thrower. Well, there was no gamble on that, I don't think, at least. We definitely got to be a little bit quicker this time, team. And we have to be faster getting out. I think literally the only way out is through that barricaded area, which absolutely sucks for us. Because that means we are trapped in there until the zomboids do our bidding. Or if we are able to move the barricades, which the likelihood of that occurring, very low. What was added in build 42.8? We got Ragdolls, which I've been loving. Completely loving the Ragdolls, team. I can show you them in just a moment here. But for now, I must open up my box of ammo and load my shotgun. Sadly, no Gamba. I don't know if we want to do Gambas tonight. We could do predictions if moderators are down for that. It just might be quick predictions. That's completely, I think, up to you guys. If we were able to make it out of this racetrack, I think that's maybe when we start a Gamba. I think that makes more sense, personally. That's my thinking. Summer break just started for me. Let's go. I hope your summer is going to be a good one. Do you have anything fun planned? Do you have multiple characters now? I always, when I'm doing like runs like this, I just make tons of backups of that save file for where I want to start. And then if I die, I just load up the save file and we just go again. It's a great way to play. Do Ragdolls work in multiplayer? Well, there is no multiplayer just yet. We are still waiting on multiplayer for build 42. And Ragdolls are not in build 41, so I'm hoping the answer is yes, but we'll have to wait and see on that. That is actually definitely one of my concerns, though, is that Ragdolls probably will not be supported in build 42, which would absolutely suck. I would hate that. I hope that Ragdolls are supported. Now, here we are back again. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go for it. Immediately, I go for it. While the car is in great shape. Goodbye, little friend. We go for it. I haven't played build 42 yet. This might be the update to make you jump in. It's actually really good. Oh, excuse me, guys. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Thank you. Thank you. All right, now we go. We got a little friend coming with us. Oh, the gate is blocked. They will get it for us, though. Don't worry, team. They will get the gate for us. Trust in the process. Yes, they've already broken it down. Perfect. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh, hold on. Hold. Okay, wait. They might need to break down the other one. We did not think about this. Hold on. Hold. Yes. Okay. Go, 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 go. We're free. We escaped. We're finally out of the racetrack. Okay, we lost the front and back windshield, but that's not a concern. As long as the engine is green, that's what matters most. Oh! Well, now the engine is red. We should probably go slow. That's not on me. Dude, how can there be a car just parked there? Like, that's planned. That's completely planned. Someone planted that there. That's completely planned. Okay, and then there's a queue. Thankfully, shouldn't be that bad. We're just driving away. We are going to immediately go over to the store. Oh, God. Well. All right, we might need a new car. I might check for a new vehicle over here. We might just swap out. Maybe that green sedan or the taxi. I think maybe the taxi. That could be good. We'll have to check. We'll have to check, team. And if not, of course, we could always just go for gold. Rampart, by the way, thank you so much for the follow. The Zomboids pushed it into the road. They might have done that. They may have actually done that. We could show off the firearm ragdolls first really quick, though, if you guys would like. Oh, our aiming level is not very high, so that might be a little bit difficult. But we're going to get there eventually, team. Our aiming level is abysmal. Our aiming level is really bad. This is vanilla build 42 with clean UI, and that is basically it. Okay, there we go. One ragdoll. One singular ragdoll out of all of those shells. Maybe we end up trying a new character that has, like, a lot of aiming skill later on. We might try, like, veteran, just for the hell of it. Is there melee for ragdolls? There is actually no melee ragdolls in the game. There was in the game at one point, and then they took it out. Dude, there's no way you're missing. I know it's because we have maximum terrification and fear and anxiety, but, like, point blank, you need to hit those shots. There's no other way to go about it. You need to hit that shot. Okay? So if we could... Thank you. If we could not throw, that'd be wondrous. I need you to lock in here with me. Maybe she should have had some beta blockers. I don't know. Here we go. Ah, perfect. The guy just folded on himself. He literally collapsed. He was like this, and then you... Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Look at the local miscreants. Oh yeah. They are absolutely miscreants. That is actually a great word to describe them. I mean, what they're committing right now, for sure, is loitering, at minimum. It just sucks that we have so much anxiety and fear that I can't do anything. I also don't think I can actually check the vehicles here. It's definitely not safe. So unless we were to get the key, not happening. Not happening. Stupid, though. Thank you very much for the bits. I appreciate that. Shoving got a tiny buff with the ragdolls. They stumble back before falling. I actually think it's a nerf. I don't like the stumble. We were talking about that earlier. I don't like the stumble. Because it throws off my timing so much. And I think it also makes it a little bit harder to manage hordes now. That is my personal opinion. I'm actually really glad we just left, because that would have been really bad for us. That would have been game over, for sure. They're just lollygagging. That was not lollygagging, okay? I've seen lollygagging. That's when you have, like, the little propeller hat and the giant lollipop. That is... They were up to something, team. They were scheming, okay? That group over there, they were scheming. I know the schemers when I see one, and... Right there. So... It is 100% a nerf. I feel like it's a nerf. That is my opinion. Oh, nearly went off the road there with my red engine. That would have been very bad. I actually don't know if animals are ragdoll. I have not tested that yet. So, okay, we got our answer. Also, not on me. Not my fault there. Not my faults. Genuinely ran into my car. But scientific method requires us to test multiple times. Hold on. No ragdolls for animals. Once more for science, though. Oh, don't run from me. Don't run from me into the trees. Oh, you slimy little guy. The slimy little guy. A new target has been identified. All right. I love you, first off. I want to preface this by saying I love you, little guy. You are very cute. However, I must do science, okay? I'm sure you understand, right? It's fate. The sheep is meant to live. 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 The sheep is me This one is not, however. Never mind, I missed. Somehow we missed. It is fate yet again. I don't know how we missed that. Point blank. Bro. Do I need to, like, aim down, maybe? Is that... maybe it's, like, requires manual aiming down. Why are you so bad? It's because we are level 1 aiming, which, I didn't think about this. I probably should have upped that. Probably should have increased that, quite frankly, but... hindsight is 20/20. That's okay. You know what? We will just find new animals. We'll test it out later. Have you tried aiming? Oh. Well, I cannot drive anymore, that's for sure. Bunny, by the way, thanks so much for the follow a moment ago. And as well with you, Crimson. I must sneeze. I apologize. Out we go. Onto the... oh, God. The bunnies just took me out. Dude, animals are against me. Animals are actively working against me now at this point. That's insane. It makes sense after all you do to them. They do it to themselves. That's the craziest part. They do it to themselves. We're going to need to bring the sledgehammer with us. Thankfully, we are strong. So, I hope it won't be too much weight for us, but... we're going to have to abandon the car here for now, team, which is going to suck. The rabbits were paid actors. They might have been. Does this game run better now? In Build 42, there was an overall performance uplift. I don't know how it runs for lower NPCs with ragdolls, however. That might be a little bit different. A little uncertain, though. We are going to just super speed walk. I think we're close to Echron, so hopefully it won't be too long of a walk, you know? Mush, by the way, thanks so much for the follow. Oh, the deer has returned! Oh, dude, there's a lot of them. Wow, there's a whole family of deer. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you better stay in the shadows, buddy. You better. I'm not gonna go after them. They'll see me soon on the roadway, though. That's for sure. What are your specs? I have a Ryzen 9 9950X3D. I have a 4070 Super, 32 gigabytes of RAM, and then like a terabyte of SSD storage space. So whatever. But it's definitely an overkill computer for Project Zomboid. The deer should jump you. I don't think that should be done. I think that would actually be kind of rude of the deer if they did that, personally. Me, personally, I would not take that. We did hotwire the car, though. And thankfully, there's a smidgen of fuel remaining. The tiniest little dip of fuel left in the car. Will it run out of gasoline, though? We'll have to find out. By the way, Killen, thanks so much for the bits. I appreciate that. We got ragdolls before multiplayer, so I can shove the homies into a horde. I don't know if it applies to the player. I don't think ragdolls currently apply to the player, which is a little bit of a missed opportunity, but I imagine they will add that in the future. This is, of course, their first implementation of Ragdoll's team. We have to keep that in mind. This is their first time doing Ragdolls. It appears the gasoline station is quite infested with dubious little creatures. We're going to bypass that for now. We'll deal with that later. Thank you, by the way, Aloe, for the gifted sub out to the community. That's very nice of you. If you got that gifted sub from Aloe, it was Glatto. If you were in chat, be sure to thank Aloe. That's very nice of you. I do appreciate the sub. How are you doing, Aloe? I don't know if I've said hello to you yet. We gotta find, I don't know what we gotta find. We just gotta find somewhere low-key. We gotta go away from this area. We are on a very high population. So, the zomboids are plentiful today. Their numbers know no end. I actually think I feel a downgrade in the performance. I think even my PC feels a little bit slower with the ragdolls. That might be circumstantial. That might be just a random little instance, but I feel like it's worse, for sure. By the way, thank you for making me queue a moment ago. Oh, and we're out of fuel. Okay. Well, I wish we siphoned fuel out of the car from earlier. But again, hindsight is 2020. We're going to go up to the farmhouse for now. We'll just super speed walk. This is actually a great hiding spot. This is actually a good base location in general. If you're on Build 42, outside of Echron, right on the edge of the map, this farmhouse over here is lovely. All right, I'll show you in a moment. Peter, by the way, welcome in. Do you like the update? I do. I'm enjoying the Ragdolls. What GPU do you use? I use a 4070 Super right now. That is my GPU of choice. Hello there, by the way, friends. How are you doing? Oh, I queued myself. That's bad. By the way, thank you so much, Black Angel. I appreciate the follow. Damn, she flopped. Build 42, I enjoy. Overall, it's a good upgrade. It's a good update. I like what they're doing. There are a few changes they have made that I'm like, we didn't need to do that. But I understand why you did that. Thankfully, a lot of those changes are things you can change in sandbox mode. That took 5 shells point blank, by the way. Oh. It was like he was doing a little dance there for a moment. Tasuki, by the way, thanks for the follow as well. Do you hate the new Moodles? I got used to them quick. I don't mind. I prefer the old design, I'll say that, but the new design isn't game ending, you know? Ragdolls do work, I think, with any car. I don't think it matters. It just needs to be a vehicle. There we go. Are we losing health? We're a little parched. That might be part of the problem. Also over encumbered. I definitely need to drop the sledge for a moment. There we go. That made a nice little clank, too. Raccoons can lay down. They can. That is cute as well. I like when they lay down. That is cute. They should get a stuntman to make some mocap to simulate hits on certain areas like Left 4 Dead. That would be sick. That would actually be really cool. Fun fact, the person who did the motion capture for Left 4 Dead was Richard Dordan team. The same Richard Dordan that does a lot of other motion capture stuff. I'm getting grief by aiming right now. The aiming feels a little off. I don't know. Ever since like 42.8. Like, dog, are you okay? Like, that was insane. By the way, Triangle, thank you so much for the Prime Gaming sub for 16 whole months. I'm not sure if I shouted that out yet or not, but I do appreciate it. Aqua as well with 2 gifted subs to the community. Thank you so very much for that. Wait, 3! Oh my gosh. Thank you very much for the gifted Viscera, Cout Soup, and Mossy. If you guys are in chat, be sure to thank Aqua. My goodness, thank you so much. I do appreciate the 3 gifted. Very nice of you. Have a good one, Reap. No worries. Thank you as well, Magnus Guard, for the Prime Gaming. The Prime Gaming sub. First time subscriber. Thank you so much. Please. Brother. I don't know why they're doing this to me. Crimson Rose as well with a Prime Gaming sub. Thank you so much for all the subs. First time subscribers happening all at the same time. I do appreciate it. It helps me out a ton. You have no idea. Still no Brita's weapon pack for Build 42. I don't know if Brita's is going to be updated, to be honest. I actually wonder... That was a little glitchy, but that's okay. I actually wonder if they will update that. Did you know Left 4 Dead Zoe was redesigned so late into the production that they even had to re-record her voice lines with a new VA? I did not know that, actually. I did not realize they had to redo that. Thank you so much for all the bits, though, Thupid. My goodness. Guys, thank you so much for all the support tonight. I really do appreciate it. It helps me out a ton. Why do I think British is not going to get updated? I feel like it would have happened at this point if it were going to get updated. I feel like British is such an iconic and, like, constantly used mod that, like, how could it not be updated? By the way, we need to go back to the house now. As much as I really do not want to, we are very thirsty. We require hydration now, so I must depart. As much as taking out the zomboids was entertaining, we'll have to deal with that and continue tomorrow. We are thirsty. Oh, Lord. They broke down the doorway, by the way. Awesome. Can I have a little ice cream? Just a little ice cream. I deserve the small little treat, okay? That's for certain. Where's the bathroom? Or the kitchen, I guess. Here we go. Perfect. All right. And then we'll fill up our bottle. That'll help. They got up. Yeah, the zomboids do tend to get up. We are level 1 aiming. I'm almost tempted to reset and just try to, like, give myself a lot of aiming skill just to see how that would go. Because I do want to, like, go crazy with the firearms and just go crazy with the ragdolls, but at the same time, I don't want to, like, fully just cheat, you know? Where's the fun of that? The guy you're playing at... Wait, hold on, what? Let me drink, please. Oh, now I understand. You are my character. Unfortunately, you were not doing a great job taking out the zomboids, so I need an explanation on that before I can let you have any more water, I think. It's what I deserve. Where is this house located? I can show you on the map in just a moment when I wake up. In-game, of course. By the way, guys, if you are new to the stream, I guess I'll just quickly say, welcome in. If you're new, hit the follow button. If you're really enjoying, consider subscribing. Gets cool little beaver emotes and a fancy badge next stream and chat. We're live Monday to Thursday at 9:30, and I would love to see you all come back. I'm assuming changing the way that aiming works probably made it a pain to update things. I'm sure it did, but it also is kind of buggy right now. Like, it feels like it got worse. Aiming has always felt a little bit off in Build 42. I think it's gotten a little bit worse now with this update. I have never felt the aiming feel like that before. I don't know. Would you ever want some sort of unarmed combat? I would be down for it. I think it would be cool if they implement it. I would like a block for PvP in multiplayer is what I would really like for melee combat. Like, be able to block an incoming melee attack. That's really what I want, quite frankly. Yes voters are about to make a wildly unexpected W. We love to see that for the yes voters. I have to go out, though. I'm sure there's lots of zomboids. Yep, they're in the trees. They are hiding in the trees. That was not even the person I was aiming at, but we'll take it, I guess. What are ragdolls? When you take out a zomboid, they flop on the ground like Gmod characters. I missed both shots point blank. It's the panic. It's the fear. That's what's going on. That's a ragdoll right there. That is a ragdoll. For anybody curious. Oh, he actually dodged that shot. That was funny. Do you lose save when Build 42 has updates? No, you don't. In fact, Build 41 maps can be updated to Build 42. They might have issues that would make backups of your old worlds for sure. But for the most part, you can carry your worlds in. Outside of one update, I think it was like 42.4 to 5 or something like that, there have been no issues migrating your worlds. The only issue there was at one point it reset your... Wherever your character was, it like reset back to as if you had never been there before. And then also water containers had issues. You had to like remake water containers or something. But outside of that, it was not bad. We're gonna have some chips for breakfast too, by the way. What microphone is this? MV7. You are correct, by the way. Sensational. This is an MV7, a Shure MV7. Colin, by the way, you're a ragdoll. Damn. I never really considered that one. You might be speaking facts, though. Not gonna lie. Are we out of ammo again? I am indeed. I'll need more. This is not a mod. Ragdolls are vanilla team. They are in the base game now. Like right there, my bullet just went right through the zomboid in black. Hit the zomboid in purple. And even still, we just put 5, we're about to put a 5th shell into you. It took 5 shells to take out that zomboid. That's insane. Peter Parker, by the way. 11 months membership. My goodness. Oh my god. Are you shadow banned? I never see your shorts anymore. I don't know. I don't think I am. Have you guys not been seeing my content when it's posted? I hope not. What XLR interface are you using? I don't have one. It's USB. Dog, I'm about to lose it if you don't actually hit a shot. This is a little ridiculous. This is a little ridiculous. Used to see them all the time on my feed. You know, honestly, I'm not too certain what happened. But it's nice to see you on the stream. I appreciate the membership. Almost a full year. Go to the ground. Yeah, thank you. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. We are 1 hour away from greatness, please. How many more are coming in? Like, right there, dude. The flop is not ideal. The flop is not ideal. Oh, shit. Nice flop. Good. Okay, we got that one. LKD, thanks so much for the follow. Any bugs with the ragdolls so far? They like to get stuck to the car, it seems. That is one thing, it seems. Although that was in the pre... Oh my god, this area is kind of infested with zomboids. Damn. There was not that many here the last time I was here. But it's probably the shotgun blast bringing them all over. You don't play with any mods at all? I mean, we have like a few. Like, very few. We have clean UI for our inventory. We have a hair mod right now. And we have the headlights. The high beams mod, which is really nice. But other than that, right now, it's been pretty much pure vanilla build 42. Don't forget they flip cars a lot more. I have actually not had one of my cars flip yet. Just wanted to make sure we took out that zomboid. Just wanted to be certain. By the way, thank you so much for all of the follows. Thank you as well there, Waltz, on TikTok. Is that Ragdoll real? Yes, it is. It's in the game now. Build 42.8 has brought us Ragdoll. Okay, is she good? Is she still alive? She's still alive. Her body, quite literally, crumpled up into a trash ball. And she's still alive. You could experiment with ragdolls on performance. Maybe make a godlike character with a gun and just very high population in Louisville. We could try that. I'm definitely down to experiment. This is really just kind of like a have fun type of night, for sure. Like, we're going to see if I can actually do some things in Echron. And I might give it one more run with our character. To see if we can just do something, but yeah. When was this update? It was literally today, this afternoon. Earlier this afternoon. There are just an endless amount of zomboids in the fields and the woods. I don't know how there's so many. Build 42 is still in beta. It is still unstable. We are still waiting on multiplayer as well. There's no ETA for any of that sort of stuff yet, unfortunately. Which kind of sucks. I honestly would have hoped we would have had a more detailed roadmap at this point, but it is what it is, I suppose. But I'm enjoying it. Have they said anything about the menu bug? First off, that's insanity. She gets away with that. Oh, all right. Well, that's fine. Hold on. Reload. Thank you. All right. Back at it. All right, he's good. If you're talking about the menu bug, specifically D, where you don't see menu buttons appear, I don't know if there was any word on that. But I have experienced that bug myself. Typically, just rebooting the game fixes it, though. And quite honestly, I only experience it when it's an update. Oh my god, he's still alive. How were they doing this? They're that intelligent. They're that good. Crazy they still update this game. It's still technically early access. Technically on Steam, we are waiting for the full version of the game still. I think they mentioned when NPCs are in the game or something like that, we're going to be getting the, like, that's the full quote-unquote version, but they still are not done with their vision, I guess. Oh, if you did not see the car ragdolls, those are even better. By the way, congrats to the yes voters. I feel considerably less worse now if I were to get taken out. Is that a new crawl animation? How cute. Oh, you dropped your little hat, buddy. I need that back. I'm going to take this, actually. This is mine. Let me go ahead, open up the other box of ammo, and we'll take our sledgehammer with us too. After I eat the chips, we'll go from there. Only problem is that the ragdolls don't show whether they are alive or dead. That is true. In fact, here's an interesting thing. So again, I had access to this like as a little test version for a while. I don't know if I'm supposed to say that or not. I've already said it though, so whatever. In the test version, when they were taken out, like, fully, like, they went back to their old, like, corpse look style, where it was, like, a 2D thing, and you could easily tell, like, okay, that one's actually done. I think they stay as 3D objects now. Like, I think they're still technically 3D objects. Let me try also picking up one of the zomboids. Does it, like, snap their animation? It does. Maybe they're not actually 3D objects. Maybe they just look a lot nicer. So if I drop them... Yeah, so... I think they look a little bit nicer than how they did before, but yeah, I understand that problem. Lily, by the way, thanks to follow. Welcome in. How are you doing? Welcome into the stream. What type of chips were that? Barbecue. Those were barbecue chips. We love barbecue chips. Am I too late to gamble? It's literally got 10 seconds left. If you want to, you have to do it now. If you don't see it, refresh. What up, by the way, Unusual? Welcome in. We are going back into Echron, team. I'm going to see if we can get a car. That's really all I care about right now, is getting a new vehicle. Everything else is irrelevant. Everything else truly is irrelevant. Hi again, Beaver. Hello there, Lime. Oh, they are in the trees over here. I hope that we can vault this. Oh, it's a low fence. Perfect. Even better. We're going to bypass all the zomboids until we find a car. And then hope that the car has fuel. And just hotwire that car. And then dip out. I want to get over to the store and see if we can loot the store. Love that pool, though. Gotta be honest. That pool is nice. The pool is very nice. Are ragdolls taxing on performance? We will find that out in just a little bit, team. I think we're going to end up doing a run where I just spawn Louisville. I spawn in like 500 of them, and we see how it goes. I can show you my FPS right now. I'm getting 165, which is my monitor refresh rate. So even zooming out, we're above 120, 110, 102, 120. Like, it's still very high, even zoomed out all the way. And I could probably zoom out even further if you guys wanted, but I don't think there's a need to do that. We are incredibly over-encumbered, though. What if I hold on to my sledgehammer? That might help the situation. That did help the situation. I'm no longer over-encumbered. Awesome. Yeah, we'll probably end up going to, like, a Louisville parking lot. What I want to do right now, though, is go over to the shopping center and see if we are able to get in to the store. The armory. What are your traits? I can show you in just a moment. I'm gonna be honest. Get the fuck out of the way. Oh my god. We're flip-flopping all over the place. I'm just having what Lord Foog was talking about a moment ago. Holy. Look at that yellow vehicle right there, team. Oh my gosh. Out of the way. Get out of my way. Oh my god. Out of the way. In! I think I die. That might have been a bite. Oh my god, the key. Oh, just a laceration, guys. Only a laceration. They will do more to me, though, in a moment. Oh, my God. The swirly method. Wait, we have to try it. This is new tech. Guys, wait a moment. You're about to be put onto the new tech. I promise you. Get ready. This is what we used to do all the time. This used to be the strategy. I'm not even trolling. Hold on. There's too many right now. Hold on. There's also a bush. All right. This isn't really... we're having technical issues. Fuck. Hold on. She's coming with me. She's my friend now. You can't take her away from me. We're gonna have soft taco. Fuck! RT, by the way, with 5 gifted subs to the community. Thank you so very much for that. If you guys are in chat, Worst, Fishcat, Sneaky, Space, and then John, be sure to thank RT. That's very generous of you, RT. Enjoy your beaver emotes. All right, we try the strategy here. Oh, yeah. You know what? Oh, it's as effective as ever. Perhaps even more effective. Perhaps even more effective. Oh, yeah. Oh, the cartwheels. The cartwheels. What are they going to do about it, team? The ketchup sound. I love the little ketchup splatter sounds. That's always the best. Oh, my gosh. I wonder how heavier vehicles feel with the ragdolls. That is something I am curious to see later on. But for now, I'm going to go back over to the store. Hopefully we've cleared out enough of the zomboids over here that we can get into the store with relative ease. Might not be relatively easy, though. Unless the door is broken down already. That's the store I want. Oh, my God. Oh, God. Vaults. No, don't trip. Not ideal. Not good. You know what? I do have a strategy, though. Hold on. Let me cook for a moment. One of these buildings... Never mind. Never mind. I lied. I don't have a strategy. I don't have a strategy. We are aimlessly running around now. I think we might die. I don't know if we have the skills to clear this right now. Is that door just wait a minute. Hold on. You're kidding me. The door was unlocked this whole time. Use shotgun. We're level 2 aiming. We're useless at aiming right now. We will miss every shot. Which still sucks. I hate it. Don't forget to disinfect the wound. We will do that, team. We will do that. I can't believe the door was unlocked this whole time. I'm a little upset about that, quite frankly. That's okay. Delta, by the way. Thank you so much for the follow. Okay. I have no flashlight. It's very hard to see in here. It's very hard to see. No M16? No M16? Oh my, it's all hunting. Oh my God. Ah! Out. I don't deserve to live right now. Back to the car. All right, we're gonna go back to the strategy. To the strategy. Yes. Yes. It's so effective. It's the best strategy in the game. It's the best strategy in the game. Until the moment the car stops working, and then it's the worst. All right, we're gonna fall back just a little bit. I'm gonna regroup. This actually takes me to the edge of the map. We do not want to go there. I do not want that right now. Yeah, that was infested. This whole town is infested. This whole town must be cleansed. Please get off of my vehicle. Oh, that's a nice pickup truck, though. Hold on. I wonder if this works. I've never seen that before. Just parked on the side of the road like that. JS2000. No way. I need you to actually hotwire the vehicle, though. Please. Chickens! Running amok! Very low on fuel, but we can manage. When did they add in ragdolls? Recently, team. Why are there so many chickens over here? Oh. Wait, okay. I actually wonder, is it possible for us to get a zomboid in the back of the truck? Hold on, we have to find out. Hold on. We're gonna figure this out eventually. Hold on. Oh. They're clinging on. Oh god, my wheel is stuck on the side. Hold on, let's try again. One of these guys has to flop in, right? You'd think. Maybe I need more speed is the issue. Let's... Oh, there. That would have been it. I don't think they can flop into the car. I think it's impossible for them to flop into the vehicle. Which kind of sucks. I wish they could. They added in ragdolls? Yes, they did, team. The ragdolls are very nice as well. I'm really... Honestly, it's so fun to just run them over. Like, car combat, you're not supposed to do it this way, but like, dog, it's so much fun. How can you not? You know? How can you truly not? I don't know. We might go for another run-in. Yeah, you know what? Alright, guys. I'm armed with a new car. And full of energy. We go back in. We 100% go back in. Park right here. Go, go, go. We get what we came for. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh my god, they're still in the building. How? M16, where are you? M16. 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 Oh my god, there's no M16. I'm a greedy individual. I should not have done this. Oh my god, I should not have done this. There's no M16. Zero M16. Excuse me. But just imagine for a moment if we actually escaped that. That would have been sick. If we actually escaped. That would have been nice if we actually escaped. It is what it is, though. Okay, we can let her be consumed. At least she was a yummy treat. At least she was yummy. Let's give it one more try and see if we're able to do anything better. But then if not, I think we just go into debug mode and honestly we just do like crazy testing. I think we just do crazy testing. I think we were just trapped in a really bad spot, quite frankly. I did not want to be there. I had a whole Ranger truck and I didn't use the siren. Fuck, I didn't even think about that, actually. I did not think about using the siren at all. Give me uno minuto whilst we load up into our next playthrough. I'm gonna literally step away for like 2 seconds while we load. I'll be right back. It will take no time at all. I said I would be right there, team. I said I would be right there. I mentioned the siren. I'm trying to keep up with all the chat messages, but it's been moving quick today. Speaking of which, hello there, Project Avery. How are you doing? Welcome in. I apologize for probably the immense amount of messages that I have been missing today. It has been very quick in chat. It has been tough. I wonder if the humans Week 1 mod also have Ragdoll. Oh my... Okay. Fuck, that is something we have to test later on. Car kills don't count? No, they do not, actually. They do not, team. They do not at all. All right. We do the exact same strategy as last time, and we will do fine. Until we get to Echron. We need to not ruin our car when we get to Echron. If we are able to get into that gun store and get an M16, I will be so happy. That will literally be a dream moment for me. You were only trapped in your mind. Life has so many doors. Beaver. Make holes in the wall. Remember, it would have taken too long with the sledgehammer. It would have taken far too long. I honestly wonder if we even waste our time with the shotgun. I mean, I guess we might as well, because we have so much ammo. I'm not going to waste my time with the pistol. If we're level 1 aiming, we're going to be so bad with the pistol to start out. It's going to be really bad. So we will ignore that for now. The pistol, we leave behind. We will definitely do some debug testing, though. I think debug testing is going to be lit. Now Gamba. We can do a new Gamba if I survive a day again. I would like to. Again, our main goal, my main goal, is to blow up and then act like I don't know nobody. I never showed on the map, by the way. Someone asked me a moment ago where we were on the map. I will show everybody very briefly, just so everybody's aware. They have the full context and the full picture of the story here. We are currently in the racetrack. The racetrack is right there. So we are in one of these garages. We are going to Echron, and the base I was talking about and that we were at for a moment ago that I slept there was all the way up here. Literally right on the edge of the map. Like, right on the edge of the map. Very good base location. The town of Echron. Normally, I like Echron. It's fine, but very high population. Does not mess around. We are on very high population as well. My mango. Go check the military block braid in Brandenburg if you want M16. I found there's some on Zomboid. That would be a bit of a drive, but you know what? I think we could do it. Maybe we do that instead. Brandenburg is quite the drive, though, and I also wonder if very high population would be probably worse. But we might get our M16. You never know. We might get our M16. Maybe we do that, I think. We try it. We try it, team. We give it a shot. What Ragdolls? I will show you in just a moment. We are playing the new Project Zomboid update, which adds in Ragdolls to the Zomboids. You will see in just a moment. Unfortunately, the animals do not ragdoll. Which I think is a missed opportunity, quite frankly. I think they should ragdoll. I would love to whack into a deer going 100 miles per hour and just see it spiral up in the air. That'd be so much fun. I am no one, by the way. Thank you so much for the Prime Gaming sub for 22 whole months. What the beaver doing? How have you been, no one? Working nights now, so it's been a while. It's good to see you, man. I hope you've been well. I have been well. You came right as we're about to try out Ragdolls. We just started up a new run, so you might like this. I don't know if you've seen this update for Project Zomboid yet. Welcome in, by the way, Cerberus. Are you already in Louisville? We are not. We are at the racetrack, in fact, which is on the opposite end of the map. But we're going to be going to Louisville. If not on this playthrough, then definitely in a debug run where we just go crazy with the Ragdolls and just test things out. Hello there, by the way, Miss Chief. Thanks so much for the follow. I do appreciate the follow. Skirt. So there are the dubious little creatures. Let's try not to whack them for now. Let's try to keep our car in great shape, but inevitably, we will have to. Here we go. Oh, this is clean. Oh, it was clean. All right. Well, hold on. Put in reverse. Give it some gas. You guys just got to get out of the way. Out of the way. Out of the way. Out of the way. Thank you, madam. Oh dear, there goes the windshield. We didn't need it anyways. Windshields are actually optional. Alright, so we're gonna need the Zomboids to either cooperate with me or go faster on the breaking of the door. One or the other would be nice. This run might not go too well if they do not speed up their haste. Oh, shit. That's really bad that it already broke down, by the way. I'm slippery. I'm slippery. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, fuck. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh! Well, we are bidden, so already an L on this playthrough. Unfortunately, our car broke down very rapidly. This car needs to start ASAP. Thank you for hot wiring first try. We go. Was there a bandage? Any rags or anything like that? Oh. There was a zombie stuck on the car. That's right, there was a van there too as well. How lovely. I am sorry to the yes voters. Really unfortunate that our Corvette decided not to do that. Well, now that we know our outcome, team, now that we know how the story ends, we can just have fun. Wacky fun. Hopefully this car does not break down on our... Why are there so many fucking obstacles on this roadway? Every step of the way, my fun is being denied. I might just send it. I'm sending it. I am sending it into that pickup truck. That looks like a great pickup truck, I believe. Never mind, not a great pickup truck. What about the blue car, though? Nice, good work. Okay, in. Right. All right, first try hot wire, easy peasy. All right, second try. Second try. Don't do this to me. Third try. Third try is the winning try. Yes, it is. Oh, no. Oh, no. In the arms of the angel. That car had no fuel. The car had no fuel. Zero fuel. All right. We give it a fourth try, maybe. Maybe fourth try is the winning try after all. Did that hurt? You know, oddly enough, those were screams of joy. Those were actually screams of excitement at the thought of being ripped apart by the zomboids. That's actually one of their favorite times. Don't say fifth time if you die again. That one wasn't even like a real attempt. Come on. That was like a fake attempt. Well, our car broke down before we even left the racetrack. We got so unlucky with the zombie spawns. It's not even funny. It's so bad. I can feel it. This is the run. Guys, if you believe, say I believe. Because I believe. I believe that we will succeed. Thank you, by the way, Ozio, for the follow. I do appreciate that. Donkey, by the way, thank you so much for the tiny Donnies. We love the tiny little dinosaur. His tiny presence brings a big impact to our day. I believe I'm getting paid. Damn. If you vote yes, of course, right? Of course. I don't need the holster, actually. I kind of sort of believe. Well, let's change that into a definitive I do believe. I believe? Question mark? No, you do believe. In fact, you know what? The Corvette has been our main drive for the past while. What if we didn't do Corvette? Team, let's give it a new shot. Let's try out the SUV here. Let's give it a heavier vehicle. Maybe something built a little bit more Ford tough, perhaps? Hop in the Ford Explorer. American made. Oh, there's a key in there too. I forgot. We'll just put the key in then. Thank you, by the way, Jews, for the follow. Welcome in. Jam, how are you doing? Good to see you. I believe in the pink win. Oh, I believe in the pink SUV. Let's go. Perfect. What up there, Sam? How's it going? What are the traits? Yes, my mistake. I did not show you earlier. We have hearty appetite, prone to illness, slow healer, weak stomach, high thirst, gymnast, brawler, hunter, fit, and stout. Those are the traits. Honestly, the traits don't really matter. It's more the skills for this run, considering we're just trying out Ragdoll stuff this playthrough. So, it has been fine. My cooking is already at level 1, almost. I don't know how that happened, but as we were. Your videos got me into Party Zomboid. Let's go. I hope you've been enjoying the game. I hope your playthrough's been going well. Pink, painted black. You don't like pink? Elena, pink is actually one of the most incredible colors out there. So vibrant. So easy to tell apart from the rest of the environment. They don't like you when you hop around in the pink SUV. They don't like it when you drive around in the pink SUV, team. Oh dear. I'm a bit of a scorpion. Alright, out of the way. Oh dear. That's on them. Excuse me. Excuse me. They don't want to see you thrive in the pink SUV. Not in my pink SUV. You cannot hop in my SUV. Hold on. Put it in reverse. Yep. Alright, a little bit forward. A little bit forward. Oh no. They don't want to see you thrive in the pink SUV. It's fucking insane, the world we live in. Boom. Go, go, go. Move! Oh! No! Slip! There is a chance we live. There is a chance we live. Don't trip again, please. That is not impossible to come out of. The zombies hate the color pink. No, to them it is actually like a threatening color. Very dangerous color. Their natural enemies are colored pink, actually. Stop playing with my money. Guys, I was robbed there, 100%. That car did not go at all. It did not go. I don't understand. What if I just send you a galaxy? If you would like to, it would be very kind. But Wesley, thank you very much for the heart me and the popular gift on TikTok. That's very nice of you. I do appreciate that. I am running all the way back to get a rag and also one of the cars. In fact, just super speed walk at this point. There's got to be a bandage around here somewhere, right? There has to be, right? Television. What about in here? No. I do need water, though. There we go. A little bit of hydration to deal with our problem. RIP the socks. Oh, you know what? We could rip the socks. I don't know why I read it as RIP. Wait, you can't rip socks anymore. That's right. They took out socks ripping. I can rip up the t-shirt, though. So you know what? Goodbye, t-shirt. There we go. All better. A slight injury, but that's all. A small injury, team. Nothing worse, however. Alright, I guess we'll take the red Corvette. That is fine with me. That is fine with me. Finally catching one of your live streams. So hyped. Welcome in there, Platinum. How are you doing? Take the white. No, the Mercedes sucked. I did not like the Mercedes. I did not like that white car. If it's between Corvette or this car, nah, it's Corvette every single day. I mean, we could take the SUV, though. We could take the Jeep. I don't even know if you would classify this as an SUV, but we could take that. I feel like it would be worse, though. I feel like we stick with the car that has the most horsepower in it. Look at them down there, by the way. They're off in the corner. Hold on. You need to examine this with me. Look at them down there. Look at them down there. Acting as if they own the place. I hate them. That's what happens. Okay, hold. Oh. Perfect. All right, now we leave. By the way, that queue was diabolical. You guys decide now. I need your opinions. Do we take the red Corvette or do we take the Jeep? You answer now. Corvette or Jeep? Tell me, team. I'm indecisive. My decision-making skills right now are limited, unfortunately. Jeep, Jeep, Jeep. I say Jeep, Jeep. Okay. Only one person said Corvette so far. Make that 2. You hate the Mercedes, you hate the zombies, you like the Corvette. What stuff happened? Corvette, Corvette. Jeep, Corvette. We're kind of split now. Everybody else is saying Corvette now. We haven't done the Jeep at all. We haven't done the Jeep at all. So you know what? Let's give the Jeep a shot. I'm sorry. We give Jeep a shot. I'm sorry. I've decided. Do I have a car key? I do. Okay. I don't know what to expect from the Jeep. We'll see. We'll see how it performs, team. All right. Already off to a great start. Oh, I feel the four-wheel drive, though, in this vehicle. I definitely feel the four-wheel drive power. Oh, yeah. No, that's actually really nice. Wow. Was not expecting that. Beep, beep goes the Jeep. Beep, beep indeed. He won't make it out the block. I think we'll be fine. Yeah, now we have a little friend, guys, too. Oh. Friend is okay. Don't worry about that. Oh. Hello there. How are you? Dude, I think that's my new favorite thing. We just sideswipe into somebody going like 100 miles per hour. Hold on. Actually, no rollover there. Surprising. That would have rolled over in real life. Are there ducks in the Jeep? Not that I can see. I feel like that's a reference to something, but I don't know what it is off the top of my head. Reflect. Okay, hold on. Team. Enhance. Enhance further. 3% zoom. Apply. Look at me. Look at those. Hold on. Stop with that. Thank you. Look at those sunglasses, team. Are those not nice? Those are lit. Is this a Jeep or a G-Wagon? Ooh, that's a good point. Team, I could be riding around in the G-Wagon. What would you do about that, too? What would you have to say if I was riding around in the G-Wagon? The Jeep needs some ducks in it for good luck. I should know what that is. Jeep people normally have a ton of ducks on the dashboard. Is that a thing? I've never heard of that before. Is that an actual thing? Do an Easter egg like the toilet paper house, but it's just a Jeep filled to the brim with rubber ducks. I have never heard of this before. People give random ducks to owners of Jeeps as well. Why? How do you zoom in so much? I have a mod that lets me zoom in further. I do not remember exactly what it's called for build 42, but I know there is a mod that lets you zoom in for build 42. Hold on, is my zoom? I guess that's just how it is. Okay. Hold on. Oh, well, that is not what I intended to do. I don't think we can escape. There might not be any escape for us, team. Unless I go on foot. Do you guys believe in my ability to go on foot here? To fight through that? I think I can do it, actually. Oh, yeah, I can do it. Oh, hold on. Oh my god, I'm slippery. Holy ah! I completely juked the zomboids there for a moment. Completely. Oh my gosh, yeah. Put her on the NFL now. Now. Oh my goodness. All right, that white van right there. In fact, no, the black van. The white car. The red car. I like the red. Take the red. It's locked. Okay, white is fine. Key? No key. Hot wire. Let's get this first try, yeah? Yep, love that. And we're out. We are incredible at this. We really are. It happens every fucking time. It really does happen every time. That car was not there a minute ago. That car was not there a minute ago. There was a van that was parked further up. This was not here. Please type in chat, I was the wronged party, so I do not feel insane. I did nothing wrong and I was punished for it. That is my favorite mantra to say. Because it's so true. It's so true. It is so true. Is the Ragdoll official? Yes, it is. We do have official Ragdolls on Build 42. And they are incredible as well. They are really good. Alright, well that's fine. We're gonna have to get a new car in a moment here. In fact, you know what? We just stop here. Leave the engine running, so hopefully they're more distracted with that than me. I go for that green taxi. That looks prime. That looks so prime. I hop in the taxi. First try, we get it hot wired. We dip out. Yup, hot wire. No key. All right, that's fine. Nice. First try. No fuel in it, though. No fuel. Barely a drop of fuel. We keep flip-flopping around. Twice in under 5 minutes, that's impressive. That's honestly nothing for me. I feel like that's kind of a low point in my career. Quite frankly. Check the wounds. Well, they're dirty bandages. There's not much we can do about that right now because we don't have really any water or soap or anything like that, so. And quite frankly, this is not like a serious run for me. Me personally, I do not care if they get infected. Like, it's not that big of a deal. Playing Build 41, I've completely cleansed Rosewood. Where do I go next? I'm holding up at the fire station. I would always recommend maybe Riverside is your next bet. Have you cleared out the prison? Are you including that when you say you cleared out Rosewood? Because the prison is pretty difficult if you haven't already. That is the ultimate challenge. But Doe Valley into Rosewood, or into Riverside, is my typical plan of attack. Is I start Rosewood, I go up to Doe Valley once I feel comfortable and I have like a car, and then I'll loot all of Doe Valley. I'm out of fuel. Honestly, it's just so fun to run them over serial killer. Okay, that is taken out of context. There's so much important context needed for that statement. What do you think the odds there are of the trunk having a can of fuel? I get water. That's actually something we needed. I drank all of the water. I drank every bit of the water. Stop and say hi to the sheep? Sure. We're here. We might as well. Maybe I can go stop at the house as well and rest up for a moment. Hello there, little buddy. Aww. A cutie. An absolute cutie. Flounder and Fun Turret, thank you both for the 5 stream streaks. I do appreciate that. Where do you get your robes? They always look so comfy. I actually don't know where I got this robe from. This was given to me as a gift. I can check the brand for you right now. I will do that. So many of you guys ask me, where do I get my robes from? I don't know. We're going to find out together. I don't know. Hey! Don't. Oh my god, you made the sheep run away. Fuck. Why did you do that to me? What brand is this? It's Wantlow, I think. Oh, Wanted. I think it's Wanted is the brand of this robe. I've never heard of that brand before. I have personally never heard of that robe brand. Moose, though, thank you so much for the Prime Gaming sub. First-time subscriber, welcome in. Enjoy the beaver emotes. I appreciate the support. Oh, a little farmer zomboid. Oh my gosh, I didn't even know there was like a farmer zomboid over here. Hello. Oh, are you just going on a whimsical walk? I don't mean to bother you. It's okay. If you got places to be, I'll leave you be. Oh, all right. Well, you chose violence. This is your own doing. She chose this path. I allowed her to walk away. I feel like Abby in The Last of Us. I gave you a chance. I let you walk away. You killed Joel. That's probably what Ellie would say. What is that? What is that? Oh, it's boots. Okay, never mind. I thought that was something else. I thought that was something else completely. Platinum, by the way. Thank you so much for the membership on YouTube. A first-time membership. That's so kind of you. Enjoy the beaver emotes you get on YouTube now. It's so rare I get memberships on YouTube. I'll say that. I gotta be honest. Peter, a moment ago, nearly a year. That's, I think, the first membership that's lasted that long. Anywhere close to that long, frankly. So, thank you very much for that as well. Just left my computer on autoplay going to Texas Roadhouse, and I come back to peek. Welcome in. How was the Texas Roadhouse? Did you have a steak? Was it yummy? Oh, someone's home. Hold on. That's a problem. Hello. Oh. All right. They're very strong. As we were. Thanks for spoiling the worst season 2 of the 2000s that I totally was going to watch. I'm sorry, guys, okay? Actually, that's just the storyline for the video game. They might change it in the show. What if they actually change the ending for the show? They could. Is this the new patch? Indeed it is, Luke's. How are you doing? It is indeed the new patch. We are trying out the Ragdolls team, and we are having a good time. Scout cookies? No way. I didn't know they had Girl Scout cookies to the game. These are the peanut butter ones, though, I think. I'm pretty sure those are the peanut butter ones. Hold on. Let's enhance. Yeah, those are the peanut butter cookies. I don't like the peanut butter Girl Scout cookies. The only Girl Scout cookies I love are the Thin Mints. Okay, hold on. I got this. I didn't get to see the Zomboid flop. That's a little sad. Asman, thanks so much for the follow. Peanut butter L. I don't like the peanut butters. I don't like them. Thin Mints are nothing. I agree. Thin Mints are the best, for sure. Favorite location in Project Zomboid? I would have to say probably Riverside, in my opinion. I just find it to be such a varied and interesting location. Oh. Oh, he's still alive. Not for longer, though. Interesting. Frozen. Oh, I have... So, yes, I know some people love freezing the Thin Mints. I personally am more of a chilled Thin Mints. I don't necessarily want my Thin Mints to be frozen. But if they're a little bit cold, that's prime right there. That's very good. Where are we in relation to Echron? Because I think we have a... if we go diagonally, we might actually get there to the store. Because there should be a car that we can grab, the yellow vehicle. And then we can just go over to Brandenburg. And I have not been to Brandenburg yet on my... Okay, relax. Down with Thin Mints. You don't like Thin Mints. No way you don't like Thin Mints. Do the Ragdoll physics have wall collision? Yes, they do. They do collide with walls. They collide with fences as well. I believe they have collision with staircases. I'm actually not certain. I know there was some sort of issue with staircases with Ragdolls as well. So, a little bit up in the air still, but yeah. What up, late being late? How are you doing, man? A new species of human will arise before build 43. We might have evolution. Wouldn't you love that? Guys, what do you hope we gain in our next step of evolution? Me personally, I hope it's telekinesis. I hope we evolve to the point where we can utilize brain power to pick up things. That would be so handy. That'd be real handy. We gotta be close to Echron, but it's also getting pitch black dark, so I'm a little scared about that. That makes me feel a little concerned for my well-being. Oh, I should be concerned. I should be concerned. I should be concerned. Get me out of the trees. Okay, thank you. No more trees, please. Let me go find a little house to hide in. Oh, they are out and about. The zomboids are angry. The zomboids are not happy. There's got to be a building nearby, though. Yes, whatever that is over there, we're going to go to it. Oh, I think that's the... Oh, shit. We're at the gasoline station right now. Oh, God. It's so dark. It is so dark. And we're so thirsty. We're in agony. We're in pain. This is not good. Thank you, by the way, though, for the roses, Kayla. I do appreciate the rose. That building right there. Oh, God, they nearly grabbed me. And we can try to, like, hide here for a moment. Or we can just sneak out the back, maybe. I need water, though, really quick. Okay, well, that... I love that there's just a room for a zomboid. This is their room. That is their house. Love that for them. All right. Can we vault a fence, maybe? Oh, thankfully we can. Okay, we might have escaped the problem. I might be able to sleep. Oh, no. Hold on. Of course it's locked. Please be open. I really don't feel like having to smash the window. Yes. No alarm. Thank you for no alarm. Let's drink some water. We'll sleep here, and then we'll go get the car tomorrow. That'll be our strategy. Any food in here? A pickle. Nice. A whole pickle. Justice for Spiffy. What happened to Spiffy? Spiffy's still alive, team. We're not done with Spiffy. We're going to be going back to the Carson playthrough, I think, next week. Today, we took him off because I definitely wanted to try out Ragdolls. I might do some testing. Like, we might end up doing some wacky playthroughs this week with Ragdolls as, like, the focus. Because, honestly, I love Ragdolls a lot. And I think Ragdolls are a lot of fun. Now, there are zomboids here in the house, or that are trying to make entrance into the house. That is okay. We do not care. Experiencing too much pain to sleep. Why is that? Oh, that's right. Never mind. Okay. We could wash up the bandages, I guess. We could do that. The Ragdolls look excellent. They're so much fun. I do have a video, by the way, tomorrow coming out that talks about the Ragdolls in more detail. You send them flying like bowling balls yet? Oh, we did. Oh, we've done a lot of that. For sure. Suplex mod when? I would love that. Ragdolls and new lighting system seems way more interesting than stupid cows. Okay, but imagine the cows with the Ragdolls. That's the next step of evolution. That's what we need. That is what we need, team. New evolution is seeing the future. That probably would be very bad. Okay, so new problem. There are at least a couple zomboids in the house that I think are literally right in front of this door. And we need to go out for a moment. Let me just go ahead, open up this window in case things go horribly wrong. I'm going to flash the door. Okay. Well, there is one individual madam. Is that all? It actually appears so. Hello. All right, well, very dramatic, madam. Okay. Damn, wrong bedroom. You were close, though. Thankfully, we are in sneak mode. The cues cannot hurt me today. The cues cannot hurt us today. Hold on, let's go ahead. Wash up our rags. There we go. That was a... What was that? I think they might need to change that sound effect. Am I the only one who thought that sound effect was a little sus? Or am I just, like, overthinking it? I might just be overthinking it, quite frankly. I don't know. There was something with that sound effect, for sure. It did not feel right. It did not feel right at all. Hold on. There are more downstairs, too. If there are painkillers in this house, that would actually be kind of big, too. Oh, my good golly. Okay, well. That is fine. Lillian, though, thanks for the 3-stream streak. You hear what you want to. Damn. I never thought of it that way. I might be screwed. I may have done this to myself. I might have done this to myself. I did this to myself. I have no one else to blame but myself. We probably will have to leave out the window. There seems to be quite a number. Do they know? No, they know. Okay. Bandage is back on, first off. There we go. We're gonna go for it. Everything's fine. Good job. Very low on health, though, comparatively. So, hopefully there's another house we could go to, like, right around the corner. That is fairly... Yes! Right there, team. That's prime. That's prime. Optimus Prime. Autobots, roll out. Of course it's locked. Why wouldn't it be? Into the building, please. Thank you. Thank you very much. Hope you're having a good week. What's the new update? We just got Ragdolls in Build 42. Tomorrow morning, I'll be going out to show you guys even more of the Ragdolls. But for now, I must sleep, and the Zomboids are not cooperating. They do not want me to rest up, all right? Oh, I hear someone snoring for sure. This is also the bathtub, so we can't be in there. Sleeping pills would be helpful, though, because then we can just go to bed. Okay. Thank you. All right, we're going to take a sleeping pill, head to sleep, and hopefully that'll be fine. How do you feel about the new Ragdolls? I love them, personally. I think the Ragdolls are great. I think they're a good addition, and I hope they expand on it more to add it to the player, to the animals, and even more ways to interact. I wish the Ragdolls were on Melee as well. They were in the test period. They took it out. It was very buggy, but they might bring it back in the future. I don't know. I think there are a few negatives I'm noticing that I don't know if it's just in relation to it's a new system and they have to kind of like work through it or what, but the aiming feels a little bit weird. More so than it did before. And also, I do not like the little stumble they do before they flop to the ground when you push them. That is very annoying to me. I do not like that. We woke up, though. I don't think we're turning. I think if we were turning, we would see more symptoms than just that. So I think we're fine. I will take the rubber hose. That'll be helpful later on. Bread, that's fresh. Eat that entire loaf of bread. Yes, sir. A whole loaf. I need to read the patch notes. So I'll tell you what else was added in Build 42 really quick, but definitely read the patch notes for yourself, guys. We got ragdolls. That was the big main thing. Number 2, they added in some new crafting changes, specifically to tarps. I know that was a big one. You can now do ripped tarp pieces instead of a full tarp, which might be handy for some recipes in crafting. They made a couple changes to balancing with the meta in terms of like weapon damage and whatnot to some of the stuff. One of the big things, though, in my opinion, that is also just as massive as ragdolls is more of a back-end thing that no normal player will ever notice, but it's huge for modders. What they did is they added in a system now where you can, in the back end, if you are a developer, you can mark a building as having power or not having power, or having water or not having water. And what that means is you can finally do mods where it's like you can have a power panel that controls parts of the map. You can do a mod where there's rolling blackouts, or if you're a map developer, you can create entire maps where normally the map has power, but maybe there's like an abandoned portion of the city that has no power and water. And that's really cool. I think that's nice. By the way, thank you so very much for the 5 gifted memberships, Platinum. That is very generous of you. I appreciate the 5 gifted. If you got a membership from Platinum, please be sure to thank Platinum. That's very generous of you. I do appreciate it. Enjoy your beaver emotes, guys. Mike, and then I get a steak. What a yummy treat. That does not look cooked. That does not look cooked at all. Is that cooked? Oh, it's cooked. It doesn't look cooked. That steak has no, nothing in it at all. Like, damn. Horrible sear, if I'm being honest. Oh, the zomboids smelt the steak. They know what's coming. Hold on, let me let them in. Where are the beaver emotes? They are around and about. What's up, homie? Keep winning. Thank you. Which door is that? What? It's not that one. I think it's upstairs, actually. I think they are upstairs. We're not going to deal with that for now, though. Funny thing, I am making steak right now. What kind of cut of steak are you doing? Is it a good cut of steak? Is it delicious? Is it nutritious? What are we doing with the steak? Do containers visibly look empty when you loot them now? That has always been the case for Build 41. I'll show you guys really quickly an example of that if I can. I need to get the chicken, though, first. Hold on. I do not want to burn my chicken. I want that chicken. Okay. Oven off. That has always been the case in this game, though. The bookshelf is a great example. So notice how they have books on the shelf. If I go in there, take them all off, the bookshelf is empty now. Same thing over here. Bookshelf is empty now when there's no items inside. If I find shelves, like right here, screwdriver, no more items on the shelf. That has always been a thing. I've never noticed. It's actually a really handy thing once you learn. Then you can like visually see if buildings have loot or not and tell if it's a waste of time or not. I'm more hyped about ragdolls than I am about animals in Build 42. I think that's fair. I mean, honestly, here's the thing with animals is like, unless you actively are seeking that side of the game, in most scenarios, you probably won't encounter animals, quite frankly. Like, you kind of have to go looking for animals in Build 42 sometimes, you know? Or you have to be in farmlands to really even come across them. But ragdolls are something you're going to experience every single playthrough, no matter what, and they really do enhance the game. I like the level of immersion it adds. I'll show you guys really quick the ragdolls. I'll let her get up. Get on up. There you go. Oh. Silly little guy. That's the ragdoll in action, team. Can the dubious little creatures kill animals? No, they cannot. They will scare the animals, though. They do scare the animals. When did they change the UI for the ovens? That was actually clean UI. This is a mod I'm using right here. That is not vanilla, but there is supposedly some UI changes coming. I'm not sure what they are. I don't think I've ever noticed this train track blocking the road. Is that a random thing? Wait a second. Didn't we just drive through that a minute ago? With no issue? No, it's... Never mind, we didn't. That would have been sick if that's like a random chance for like... that to happen. We did not drive through that portion of the road. I forgot. But we did drive through the first initial part of the road. That's interesting. I want to put the zomboids on leashes. Interesting. Me personally, I would not have admitted to that publicly on the internet, but that's okay. Into the vehicle. Yes, sir, key. All right, we're going to go to Brandenburg, team. Out of the way, little zomboids. I got places to be. That one deserved it in particular. We're going to head out of Echron at this point, team, and head on over to Brandenburg. See if we can get into the armory there, because, quite frankly, the amount of zomboids here scares me. I don't like it. I am terrified by people. Like, that's so satisfying to me. Eve, I'm scared. Hold me. I'll hold you. Here. All right, I'm holding you. By the way, thank you so much, Cloud, though, for the Love Me gift on TikTok. I do appreciate that. All right, I kind of need 10 and 2 on the wheel. I'm not holding you anymore. Where are you right now? I will show you on the map. We are on Echron. We are actually leaving Echron. So there's the town we were just in. It is on the very far side of the map. And we are going up the road. I unfortunately do not have all maps shown right now, which is sad. I hope we never get zombie dogs. I don't like zombie animals. I'm glad we do not have zombie animals. And I think they even mentioned they do not plan on adding zombie animals. So, that's okay. That is okay. Drive safely. I will. I will, team. Thanks so much for all the likes, by the way, on YouTube, team. And on TikTok. I do see the likes everywhere, team. It helps me out a lot. I appreciate it, of course. Oh. Nearly crashed the car. Crashed the Bugatti. And don't tell nobody. That would be not good. The insurance company would be upset. Isn't this where we had the cow a moment ago? I remember there was a cow here. Yeah, wait. Wasn't that the tree right there that I crashed into? Oh, memories, team. Oh, my gosh. Beaver should add zombie vault and turn on sprinters. We can do that. We can do that. When I go into debug mode to experiment, we can totally do that. For now, though, we cannot do that, unfortunately. Why are we, well, I guess, never mind. We're fine. Gotta go fast. Yeah, I gotta make sure we do not crash is the real thing. Gotta go safely and not crash. There are no zomboids on this road, by the way. Of course, I'm sure that will change in just a moment. It's actually kind of odd. There's no cars on this highway whatsoever, either. There's nothing. Absolutely nothing. I guess that's how it is sometimes, though. Oh. That's okay. We're going to be on the opposite side. This is European rules now. All right. And then we're going to swap over. I feel like I'm in Fast and Furious right now. We are going 120 miles an hour. I have never driven this fast before in this game. This car has the zoomies. Oh, hold on. Bit of a construction site here. Hold on. Oh, it's lagging a little bit. Oh my gosh. That one Zomboid in blue quite literally went flying. Holy shit. Hold on. I have to play that back. Dude. Hold on. By the way, thank you very much for the sub 1 man army. I missed that while we were in the middle of driving. I hope you understand. Slow that down. 25%. He was launched. Hold on. Observe. Team, look. This is 25% speed. Holy. It's lagging. And then all of a sudden, just... Funky Thumb, thanks for the follow. See, now we need to try that one more time. We have to try that one more time. Spaghetti, thank you as well for the follow. Thank you as well, Funky Thumb, for the follow. Oh my gosh. What a time to join. We are going back and we're doing that again. I'm going to try to swerve, though. I'm going to try to sideswipe this time. We just got to build up our speed again. Let's see if I'm able to do it, team. Hold on. Yes, kick it in. Oh! Bowling! Strike! Holy shit. Dude, this is the best feature in the game. They've outdone themselves. They've outdone themselves. I love it. I'm loving the old school RuneScape music. Thank you. We're enjoying the RuneScape. We did Skyrim yesterday. We had Skyrim. I honestly almost would be down for Skyrim again. Like more Skyrim music right now. But okay, that's a... I wasn't even intending to do that. That's just like what happens. They are, they're okay. Oh, damn. Is she... Is it... Are you alright? This is like a wacky waving arm flailing inflatable tube man. You know Al Harrington? Hi, I'm Al Harrington, owner of Al Harrington's wacky waving arm flailing inflatable tube man. I actually can't drive properly with her in my... Okay. Alright, well, I think we found the barricade. We definitely found the military base, team. Well, let's see if we can get our M16. We'll come back to the car in a moment. We'll come back in just a moment, team. We've got the shotgun. I never cooked my shrimp. Oh, no. I never cooked the shrimp. How bad is it going to be in here? Oh, really bad. Really bad. Understood. All right. Well, oh. Somehow... I can't. I'm not strong enough. I now see what Lord Foog is talking about, by the way, with this update, where it's like if you tap one of them, not only do you get stuck in the animation, but it actually changes your direction. Which is not great. She was almost slippery, but not slippery enough. Team, she was not. We're going to take a break from our friend Valencia, okay? I'm going to go ahead and boot up the game in debug mode, and now we're going to do testing, all right? We're going to really get down to the nitty-gritty, all the details. We're going to see what Project Zomboid has under the hood with the Ragdolls, all right? We're going to see what's going on. We're going to find out. Guitar, though. Thank you for the follow. Got to take a siren there. So I feel like that's what they want you to do for all of these locations now. I'm so used to like being able to maneuver them in build 41 like that. Oh, it's not in debug mode. What? Game? Game? What are we thinking? I definitely put you in debug mode, no? I guess maybe caps doesn't work. I did have caps lock on. The shard balance just bounced back. Never, ever give up. All right, so you guys asked me to test a couple things. First off, one of the things you guys wanted me to test was, do Ragdolls affect the week 1 people? Let's go ahead, see if we can enable week 1. I do not have some of the dependencies, it seems. Oh no, it's just incompatible with some of them. Okay, that's fine. So... Oh wait, no, I can't. Make sure you have the newest version of the Bandits mod installed. Is this not updated? Maybe I can't test this right now. It might not be updated for build 42.8, but I should be able to enable it. Oh, there, okay. I definitely clicked. I'm going crazy. I'm going insane. Thank you, though, for the follow, though. Zenny and Cell, I do appreciate that. Connor, how are you doing? Cloud, thank you for the Tiny Donnie, the singular Tiny Donnie. He may be tiny, but he is large in spirit, and we love that. Hello? 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 Where did this music come from? What is this song? Wait. Is this the game? Wait, that was the game. Does enabling week 1 add in a custom soundtrack? That is sick, actually. I love that. I think enabling week 1 puts on a custom soundtrack. Hold on, we're testing that again. Week 1. Enable. Accept. Let's see if it enables it again. I don't know. Why do I have debug mode on? We're testing out Ragdolls right now. It does put on music. Plus, it gives you all the other spawns. It gives you Louisville, Lake Phallus, Muldraw. This is not from me. This is actually the game gives you these mods. Let's go Louisville. You guys wanted Louisville. We're gonna go. We're gonna crank the settings. We're gonna put a real test on this, okay? We're going insane pop. That is what I'm going to do. Everything else will leave default. I can spawn in vehicles or cars if I need them. Which is not a problem. We'll leave this all the same as well. We'll see. I'm just gonna go no character. We'll randomize until we get someone who looks beautiful. I like you. I like Kiko. Kieko, however I pronounce that. They added Ragdolls and indeed they did. Oh dear, they changed the text as well. Using God mode? We're just testing, team. We're gonna test. We're going to test. This is testing now. A whisper the world refused to hear. I do not remember this in the version when we tried week 1. We might have to do another week 1 run, team. We might have to do week 1 again. Holy shit, that's deep. Have you ever built yourself in the game? I have, a while ago. It's been a while, but we could definitely do that as well. Hello there, Friday jump scare. I forgot about the day jump scares.
This is an alert localized by the PD for Riverside, Muldroff, Rosewood, and West Point County. A large military presence is reported throughout Knox County. They are seen turning away vehicles going through or out of Knox counties and blockading entrances and exits. We local authorities have yet to receive any clarity for this purpose. We recommend citizens to stay calm and wait for further news.
Dude, I'm just immersed right now. This is actually sick as hell. We can talk to our little friends. Hold on. Hello! He said hello back. Oh, he waves. How are you? I'm great. Maybe a little stressed lately. Why is that? It could be. What? Okay. Is this... No, this is not vanilla. This is actually week 1 we're testing out right now. But we came to week 1 with a purpose, team. Now, before we start that purpose, I'm just going to speed through time so we don't have it be foggy when we're testing. But then we're going to go over to downtown. Okay. As we were. Let's go over to downtown. I can give myself the key, I think. Are you going to follow me around? Oh, I have the key for this car. He got in my car. No way he got in my car. Okay, well, we can go find someone else to test with then. I'm sure there's got to be pedestrians walking about. We'll see. Oh, yeah, there's one. Hold on. We can't have him around. Oh, he... Oh. They do have ragdolls. The citizens do have ragdolls, team. They do indeed have ragdolls. Yup. We've confirmed. Oh, there's actually cops on the way now. Because we've definitely upset the locals with our actions. Oh, a lot of them running about. They have a roadblock! Oh, okay, hold on. Not a problem. Guys, we got GTA 6 now. You don't need to worry about Rockstar or Take-Two, any of them anymore. We have GTA 6 at home. Hold on. I know exactly what we need to put on for this moment. I know exactly what song we need for this very moment. This will be perfect. Hello, Beaver. Hello there, Hucky. How are you doing? Raphael, thank you for the follow. We are in Louisville, so we want to go to Main Street right now. How is the frame? It definitely feels a little... Oh, it's all over the place. We got 150. Well, it was laggy a lot a moment ago. Dropping 42. Dude, oh my god. We are recreating GTA 6 right now. Hello there. Is he okay? Oh, he's fine. Guys, I'm whatever her name is, and that's Jason. What is her name again? GTA 6 with 3's graphics. No, not our character's name, from GTA 6. Isn't it like Lucia? Isn't that it? Is this a mod or something? Yes, this is week 1 we're testing right now. You know what we should do? If we're gonna go GTA mode. Jason is running away from me, by the way. I don't think Jason wants anything to do with me. Lucia, okay, I was right. I am Lucia. That was Jason. We are doing GTA 6 right now. Week 1 on 42? It actually launched on 42. There was a test version for 41. I don't know if that ever came out or not. But, hold on. Player stats. Aiming. We're going to set to max. Reloading. We'll go down. We'll set that up to max. Are they having a conversation down there? No, we cannot have that. Oh. Oh, Tristan! I'm sorry! No witnesses. I'm sorry. Alright, GTA 6 is canceled, guys. I'm sorry, I ruined it. Jason is dead. This is actually the lore ending. This is like the canon ending. Oh, cops are inbound, too.
They're right there!
Oh.
They're right there!
Hold on. One down. 2 down. 3 down. Is he looting their... What? This is GTA. We've recreated GTA now. Oh my gosh. This is so detailed. I'm surprised. Oh, they have reinforced. SWAT is pulling up. SWAT team was called. No way. Where's the SWAT team at? I want the smoke. We are not on God mode, I don't think. Yeah, we're not in God mode. We actually just won that fight.
I see them.
Oh. Fall back. Hold on. Make them push us.
12 o'clock.
One down. Second. Oh. What do they do after? Oh, dear God.
You mother.
This is just we have GTA 6 now. We have GTA 6 now, guys. Oh. Oh my God. Well, we're probably not going to survive that unless we get a rag. Hold on. Do you have a rag? I could try ripping up your shirts. What's up with the zombies? They are actually Citizens team. This is week 1 we're testing out right now. And it is sick. Free SWAT gear? That's true. We actually should go back and grab that. Thank you, by the way, Gilby, for the follow. I do appreciate that. Guys, if you are enjoying the stream, the one thing I ask, please help me out by hitting the follow button. We are definitely on, like, our evil arc right now. We are not good people at all. But hey. They actually had M16. No way. Bulletproof vest for SWAT as well. We can wear that. The knee pads. Wow, they had a lot of gear. How did I win? How did I beat them? I don't know how I beat them. The emotes. What I need, though, are magazines. And I just saw them. I think if I beat the SWAT, they just kind of give up. I don't think they call in reinforcements. I think they're like, yeah, this guy's probably better. Which is like, honestly, kind of, I would do the same probably. I would probably just stop at that point. M16 mags, thank you. I want to see how the M16 is. So, one thing we can do... Oh. Equip, there we go. Oh, entertainment's nearby. Guys. We gotta go see the entertainment for sure, right? Is that the entertainment right there? Oh, that's actually not the entertainment. Hold on. We'll hop in the vehicle. Fix that. I would appreciate a lasso to take zombies and move them around. That would actually be kind of nice. That would actually be very nice. I'm not going to deny it. I would love that as well. That would be perfect for like a Red Dead or Wild West style playthrough. You are the SWAT team now. Perfect. Oh, I don't have a key yet. I don't think there was a key for this vehicle. That's okay. We can go hop in our old black vehicle then, and we'll just head over there. I am definitely over encumbered though. We're gonna drop off some of this gear. Box of shotgun ammo. Probably don't need the shotgun if we have the M16 at this point, so might just get rid of that. In fact, it looks like I already did, which is great, I guess. They are clearly not excuse me. That's on him. That's actually on him. And what is the entertainment going on up here? It says it's happening right here. I think I might have glitched it a little bit. I don't think they like that. We'll see, though. We will see. Oh, dear God. Oh, dear God. Thank you for the follow, by the way. 12 and Dark Jedi. I appreciate that. Welcome in. Oh, there are actually more cops around. I don't know if I got rid of them or not. So, week 1 seems to work. Honestly, I don't know about you guys. We could do week 1 again. I would be down to replay week 1 this week. If you guys are into that idea. And we could, like, actually try to do it. Like, not be evil. Like, actually attempt to do well. I would love that. It looks like you guys are into it. Yes, yes. Pog champ emote. We can do it then, team. Oh, Nearly crashed. That doesn't count. Let's go ahead and TP over to Main Street at this point. Let's unhide. So we're going to head over here. Oh, big lag, but that's okay. We're back. This is the heart of Louisville. Okay. I mean, we're alive. I won't complain. Not a lot of people around, though. I will say that. Very few NPCs running about. Hello there. There's someone right now. Hello. Hello. Aw. What are you doing? Living the day. Okay. What do we ask him? Non-evil week 1? Yes, like actually try to play. Do you like music? Well, sure. What is your favorite song? High Hopes by Pink Floyd. No way, they actually like respond to this stuff. What are you eating? Maybe I am. Okay, well that was not a real response. Give me money. I can. Or I could give the NPC money. Let me see if I drop money. Will he take the money? He's doing something right now with his hand. I'm not too sure what that is. What does he think about the Beatles? Sure. Hold on. Let's ask. What do you think of the Beatles? I think I don't. Understood. No need to elaborate. Hello there, ma'am. Hello. Would... Oh, you know what? I have a great idea. Do you want to escape this city? I think I don't. Oh, all right. Never mind. She wants to stay here, team. That's her own prerogative. That is her own prerogative. Big lag spike when I go inside. Let me see what happens if we spawn in a big old group of zomboids, though. Let's see how the game handles it. Now, of course, we do have week 1, which definitely... Oh. The game does not handle it. The game does not like that. Understood. Understood. I understand. Oh, a city cleaner. He earned $1. Can I... Okay. This is for my own enjoyment. I have to know. What are you mopping right now? We can actually rob him. We actually have the capability of robbing him. This is quite literally just turned into GTA. I love this mod. This is the most innovative and most impressive mod I think Project Zomboid has ever seen. I don't know exactly who's shooting right now either. He was just trying to earn a living, Beaver. I'm trying to earn a living. What do you think I'm doing? I had to, guys. All right? It had to happen. Hold on. We're going to go investigate what's going on with all that shooting up here. Oh. Oh my gosh. A raider. A bandit. What? Oh. Are they after me or someone else? Hold on. They seem like they want me. Oh. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. They're just looting him. They're evil, just like me. Dude. It's the best. This is so incredibly advanced. The ragdolls are so nice. You know what it reminds me of, oddly enough? The way that they like spaz out when they get hit the first time by the bullet, it reminds me of GTA San Andreas, where when you hit them the first time, they like do their little animation, but then they ragdoll like GTA 4. It's the best of both worlds. It really is. All right, well, it looks like SWAT is inbound again. So we'll see how that goes for us. We surprisingly are okay for the most part. I'm actually not too sure where we gotta go for that. Oh, is this oh my gosh. Oh, we're dead. Oh, we're totally dead. How are we not? Ah! Stop! No! Did they just salute? Okay. Honestly, we had to finish up day one so that we could actually like do proper testing, but that was a good thing to test out. So day one does work with the ragdolls, and it's very funny. Oh my gosh. They had you from multiple angles. Definitely not the best idea to do that. What mod was that? Team, that was week 1. Bandits week 1 on the workshop. It is by far probably the most impressive mod ever created for Project Zomboid, in my opinion. Andy, welcome in. How are you doing, Potato? Welcome in. How are you doing there, Blitz? Good to see you on the stream. We're not going to do week 1 now. We're going to go back to testing ragdolls properly, team. Let's see the actual performance, though. So we're going to go back towards Louisville. We're going to go back towards the Big Apple. If the Big Apple were Louisville. Hello, mouse cursor, thank you. I don't know why mouse cursor isn't cooperating. Let's go ahead. Insane. And we'll leave everything else default because this does not matter. And, yep. And I like Gabriel. I like Gabriel a lot. Gabriel is our guy. Just been lurking. I appreciate it, Andy. Mr. PhD, by the way. That's 2 opposites, I think. But thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. I ignored Artemis Frost. Wait, is Artemis in my chat? Did I actually ego Artemis? I apologize. Artemis, hello there. Lurking whilst I eat. What are you eating? You don't have to answer. I know you're lurking. Thank you for letting me know that I missed Artemis. I feel bad. Welcome in, Artemis. I was looking at these over here for a moment. You did ego her. Guys, I think I'm just too cool for anybody. I don't like talking to anybody, all right? I want all of my people who communicate with me to be robots, okay? That just do what I ask without giving me any opinion of their own. That is my groin. That is my groin. Why did we zoom in immediately on the groin? If you're looking, please observe respectfully. Please and thank you. As we were. All right, let's not have it zoom in that far. Observe respectfully, yes, as always. We are staring respectfully. All right. Let's go ahead and activate cheats again. I'll give myself great aiming and levels. I definitely want another M16, though. And then we'll get the magazines. I wish the magazines came fully loaded. Sadly, they do not. We'll get boxes of 5.56. Holy shit, this X is the tiniest X in the world. By the way, I don't know what we've been listening to. I've kind of been enjoying it, but at the same time, I think I'm going to go back to what we were listening to earlier. I don't know. Give me one moment. In fact, I'm just going to put on, like... Yeah, we're going to do a classic, team. We're going to do a nice classic. The Skyrim ambience. How can we go wrong? Did we lose the main character? I just got into the stream. We did not lose our boy Carson. We are just not playing as Carson at all this week because queues are free, essentially. So I do not want to risk my main character when it can be ruined immediately. We're gonna go Main Street. Again, this is insane population. The frame rate is bad. If I press K, zoomed in, we are getting about 60 FPS.
Hey!
Which you might not think is that bad, but considering this is a game where every single person is only like a couple polygons, that's not great. So let's go ahead. In fact, we can actually right-click. This is a great tool, by the way. If you want to just get a bunch of people in, all you have to do is debug, and then, where is it actually? Right here. Main in debug, make noise, radius 200. So that just made a noise that is 200 squares long in radius. So we're probably going to have a lot of zomboids pulling up. As you can see, the zomboids up there appear to have figured out what's going on. The zomboids down there appear to have figured out what's going on. The frame rate will grow lower as time goes on. We'll see how this goes. Although they are migrating away once again. Why are they doing this? Never Ending Club Mix was pretty good. I liked it, but it just... I wasn't feeling it in that moment, team. I wasn't feeling it in that moment. All right, so... Ragdolls. Let me really quick make sure my player levels are up. So we're doing this for science, team. As you all know. I actually give myself a cheat that gives me infinite ammo, right? Yes, unlimited ammo. And then we'll pull out this. And plop that in. And we're going to see how the Ragdolls go, team. No way. Are they stacking? Oh my god, guys, they're stacking, I think. Kind of. They're kind of stacking, actually. Holy shit. Hit them with a car. We should do that after we have a giant pile. I need to pull up a big group. Tamago, thanks so much for the follow. Long-time viewer, first-time chatter. Hello there. Love your content. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm glad you enjoy all the videos we're doing. We got a lot more coming out this week. Dude, the next, like, 2 weeks, even 3 weeks, honestly. A lot of content planned. Just gonna let you all know. Okay, the frame rate is definitely dropping, though. We are down to, like, 30 frames a second. And as we add in more, it is only getting lower. So, not amazing. I wonder if there's some sort of optimization point. Like, once you hit a certain number of ragdolls, it's like, okay, no more, stop. And it just goes back to the old system. But so far, if that's the case, we have not hit it yet. If there is a limit, we have not yet hit it. I don't know if we ever will. Is this RuneScape? This is Project Zomboid, a zombie survival game filled with dubious little creatures known as zomboids. So, I actually don't know if they are stacking anymore. It seems like they aren't. It seems like they're just kind of filling up one flat layer. But I wonder if, like, if I were to drive a car, it would count as if there are multiple of them, you know? But one thing as well that I love about the Ragdolls, and I've noticed it, is it takes positioning into account. So this little zomboid who's stuck in place for some reason, watch what happens when I hit him in the knee. Right? His knee gives in, and he flops on the ground. Meanwhile, if I take this little guy, like, it kind of has that GTA 4 euphoria system in place, where it's like, it genuinely matters. The point of impact is taken into account. I like that. I like that a lot. All right. Let me go ahead and do this really quick. We're going to remove the zomboids so I have a clear space to work with. We're going to go ahead and now spawn in a fancy car. We're going to give ourselves the sports car. I don't know. Sports car. I love sports. Oh, that's a lovely color, too. I like that color. One thing I need to do, though, I forgot to do this. Give myself the key and repair it. Alrighty. Let's see what happens here, team, as we drive into there. It actually acted as a ramp. It acted as a smooth object, and we drove over it with no bumps. That time there was definitely a bump. Which is interesting because, team, if you're not aware, they actually added in ramps to this game. It worked like that in Build 41 too. I felt like it was worse in Build 41 though. Like you definitely, it felt way more bumpy. Now maybe it was just the speed we hit it at, but I don't know. Spooky, however, thank you so much for the tier 1 for 6 months in advance. I really do appreciate the tier 1. That helps me out immensely. 2 whole months subscribed. Helps me out a ton, of course. Enjoy the beaver emotes. That helps me out a lot with the Partner Plus, guys. I really do appreciate the tier 1s, especially the long-term ones. Thank you, thank you. What I wanted to show you, though, is they added in proper ramps. So, like, we could actually build, like, a ramp. It'll take a minute, but there we go. And then just ramp. And then ramp. Like, we could actually build a ramp for our car. I think this was done during testing. I'm actually not sure what this was for. I think this might have been like during their testing for basements or something that added in the ability to make ramps. You can't do this in the game vanilla without the mods, but I mean, you can do it in debug mode. So we'll take that. I need all these zomboids gone again. Bye. Let me see if we can hop back in. There we go. All right. I'm going to hit that ramp at like Mach speed. What is up there, Fries? How's it going? Yeah, we're testing out stuff right now with the Ragdolls and just the game in general at this point. Seeing what we can get up to with the Ragdolls. And now the ramp as well. That is sick. Now, we did not land it very well at all. But I wonder if we had more speed, would we be able to do something there? I'm going to try that one more time. I also wonder what would happen if we had a little guy there. What would happen if we hit a little guy there? Hold on. Okay. We're going to put just 2. I'm going to say just 2 for now. And then spawn. Oh, there they are. Okay, perfect. I hope they stay up there. Oh, my car just suddenly came to life on its own. That was not me pressing the ignition. I have remote start in this vehicle. Okay. There is some tech to be had there, too. There is some tech for sure. Ooh, bags kind of have their own physics, too. Oh my gosh. By the way, Gilb, thank you very much for the Prime Gaming sub. First time subscriber, welcome in. Boy, the beaver emote. Goodness, that's very kind of you. Do appreciate that. If you can manage a smooth landing, I will sign 42. You mean you'll download Build 42? We could probably do a smooth landing in a different car. I think the issue is the wheelbase on that vehicle. But I'm not sure. Is there anything else you guys would like me to test while we have the Ragdolls here? We could test. Here's an idea I had, actually. I actually do want to test this too, but I need a different cheat active. So time action instant and then build cheat code. What if we built a staircase? right? Search name? Is this the... Wow, that is the tiniest search bar I've ever seen. Okay, that is why I did not see it. Stairs. Door. Log stairs. Build. Perfect. I actually like these stairs a lot. Those are nice. And then we will build floor. We'll do... I actually wonder, can we do a dirt floor up here? No way I can just have a dirt floor. Okay. I think that is how... This game is Minecraft now. Okay, understood. We're going to build a little bit of an edge here, right? And I'm going to put a couple zomboids up here, too. Let's put, like, 10. 11, I guess. That's fine. Okay, hello, zombie. Oh, they're already falling. Don't do it, guys. No. They do fall off the floors. No way. They actually respect, like, the height. Okay, that was definitely bugs. Dude, that is sick. Higher? Oh my gosh, guys. We could actually do, like, a Plinko machine with the zomboids. Ragdolls ruin the game. If you don't like the ragdolls, there is a way to turn them off. It is not forced upon you. You can go back to the old system. I'm actually not sure where in the settings it is. I think it's rendering and performance somewhere. Is it? It might be somewhere else. I thought it wasn't rendering and performance, though. It's somewhere in the settings. I know that for a fact. You can turn it off somewhere, team. Use physics hits. Oh, there it is. Yeah, use physics hit reaction. So if I turn that off, we can see how they act now. They go back to their old animations, team. They go back to their old animations. So I'm actually curious, if we have it off then, what happens when I push? No, they still have that annoying... Well, at least that way they do. Yeah, they still keep the push change. I don't like that change to the push. That is my one thing I do not like. I have to be honest. It does actually seem like the ragdolls glitched out a little bit, at least on the first floor. They're still ragdolling all over there. Is this new? It is brand new in Build 42, team. It is not a mod. It is in the base game. We're going to go ahead and put back on ragdolls. I want to just test one more thing. Because now that we have high aiming level, I want to see the immense power of the shotgun. There's no better shotgun to do that with than the double-barreled shotgun. We'll use the double barrel. We do need ammo, however. I did not give myself ammo. Ragdoll. Ooh, we did not test that. Yeah, we actually should try that. All right, we'll try that as well. We will for sure try that then. I did not think about testing that out. I'm going to see if I can bring one of them up. I can also just spawn one if I have to. Yeah, I'm probably just going to spawn one. Screw it. Spawn one. Hello there. Oh. Let me see if I can convince you to go down the stairs. Oh, there they go. Yeah, they actually do react to the stairs properly, it seems. Oh my gosh. Yeah, they ragdoll down the stairs. They actually handle it pretty well, I would say. That's actually done very well, considering what they're working with here. Can ragdolls break glass? That I don't think so. We could try that though. Hold on. I'm gonna need to build more floor. Dirt floor. Build. Build the dirt floor. Okay. Now we get a zomboid here before they break that window. No. The zomboid does not go through the window, unfortunately. Now, that might have been a fluke. I don't know if we'll get another one before they break that window for real. We can try. Yeah, no. They just do not want to go through the window, it seems. That one in particular did not want to go through. Yeah, no. I think we can call that 0, team. Yeah. So, we should also try the bomb. I think you're right. I think the bomb is going to be a little... I think it's going to be a letdown. I'm going to be honest. I don't think they have explosive physics like that in this game. But we can give it a shot. We can try it. I don't think it'll do anything, though. I would be very surprised if that were the case. Here, we got a big pile right over there. Yeah. I don't think so, team. I think not. We can keep trying, though. We'll keep trying until we get it. I think we're just making them angry. Wait, was that a ragdoll? That might have been a ragdoll. Hold on, we keep testing. I think they actually are ragdolling. Hold on, I'm gonna go somewhere a little bit more low-key, because this place is gonna get messed up. I have an idea. Alright, so if we just get a big group right here, right? But I can change their health to be like basically nothing. 0.1. So let's get 20 of them at 0.1 HP. No. Sadly not. They go back to their old animation of flopping on the ground. They go back to the old animation. They do not, in fact, do ragdolls. I had a feeling it was going to be like that, though. I did not expect it to be ragdolls for the explosion. I wish it were ragdolls for the explosion, but I can understand why it's not, quite frankly. Can you shoot off a foot? No, unfortunately, there's no taking off their limbs in this game, team. That might become a mod, though. You never know. It might become a mod. Actually, are some of them still alive? That one was still alive. They were just hanging out. That one is also still alive. Yeah, no, you can't dismember in this game either. Which is also something I kind of expected. Try with the pipe bomb, sure. We can try with the other bomb. Horde, let's get another 20. Nice big pile. Let's go ahead. Oh, wrong button. Okay, and then we will get the lighter. That actually even did less. I don't know if that was just like a miss or what, but that did less damage entirely. Why was that one so powerful? Dog, what is happening? Why are they all of a sudden so powerful? No, it's not doing anything. It's not doing anything. One more time, but I don't think it works. Thank you very much for the follow there, Giueli man. I don't know if I pronounced that correctly. Please apologize. Or actually, I apologize if I did, but... Yeah, no, even with that, even with the pipe bomb, it does the old animation team. Yeah, I think that would be a lot unusual to implement. But this is, again, this is their first time they're doing ragdolls. This is the first time they've ever done anything like this, and quite frankly, I think the first implementation is really nice. Now, one thing I do want to test as well, I know we already tested it earlier, but I would like to test it again, and that is when it comes to animals. Let's go ahead and get a cow. Let's get a, let's get, I don't know, avatar UI? Oh, I guess you can, like, mess with the cow. Oh my gosh, this is detailed, team. I didn't know this was in the game. We don't need avatar UI right now, though. Thank you. New animal. We would love a sheep. Black sheep. Have you any wool? And then a moose. I've actually never seen a moose in this game. Let's get a moose, team. Oh, a mouse. Never mind. Not a moose. All right. That makes more sense. Turkey? Oh my gosh. I didn't know there were turkey in this game. They will add anything except for multiplayer. I think multiplayer is coming soon, team. I think we're just waiting. I really wonder if we're going to end up getting multiplayer with ragdolls. I wonder if they might disable ragdolls in multiplayer, but I hope not. The classic Kentucky moose. You never know, team. All right, animals. They do not ragdoll. They do not ragdoll. So I think we can count animals out for now. I wish they did, but alas. I wish they did, but alas. That is okay. They ragdoll when you hit them with the cars or shoot them? That is the case, yes, for both of those instances. They do not react to melee weapons. That is, in fact... Oh, bunnies. Sorry, bunnies. It had to happen. I got a lot of them, too. Wow, only 2 survivors. There's the ragdolls in action, for anybody curious. On the zomb... It only works on the zomboids. But hopefully in the future, things will improve in that regard. I don't know. Does anybody else have any last-minute tests they would like me to run on the ragdolls, perhaps? I'd be happy to run some extra tests. This is so cool. It's the best new feature in the game, hands down. It is great. A fantastic addition. The poor bunnies. I feel bad myself, but also they were in the path of the Jeep. What can you do about that? What can you do about that? Do you know if Project Zomboid is on PS4? It is not. I actually saw someone make a comment recently. I guess I'll talk about this super quick because I actually am curious what you guys think about this. Let me pull this up. Project Zombie. Oh, hold on. Can I actually search? Thank you. So, there is a game on PlayStation called Project Zombie. 1-star rating, 24 ratings. Clearly, an AI created artwork for the panel. I bet it's great. It might, honestly, it might be a banger though. It could be lit. So here's the thing. I actually own a PlayStation. I got one recently. Would you guys like me to do a video review on Project Zombie? Do you think that would be fun to do a video review on Project Zombie? Meow Meow, by the way, thanks for the heart me. Yes, says Laura. A lot of yeses. Don't give them the money. I assume this probably will end up being a refund situation. It's a waste of $20. It would be a waste of $20. You're not wrong about that. But guys, the game could actually be incredible. The 1-star reviews could all be paid for media trying to hide the amazing experience of Project Zombie, okay? Can you read the reviews? I don't know if I can, because it just shows the things. I have to sign in to rate, and then that's it. I don't think I can actually, like, read why they say that it's a bad game. Yeah, it just takes me to the rating again. I want to see your review for entertainment purposes. I'm just, like, curious. I'm just so curious. And guys, I need more games for my PlayStation. I don't have many games on PlayStation. I have Gran Turismo and Astrobot, and that's it. Those are my games. Any comment on the game? On Project Zomboid or Project Zombie? I have no opinion on Zombie yet. It's probably, we're being real, it's probably very bad. But yeah. I'm trying to play the update, but my menu options are not appearing. Have you rebooted the game? Because for me, on first boot, it did not show, and if I just rebooted the game, they popped up again. That worked for me. You cannot refund games on PlayStation. You can't refund games on PlayStation? They don't let you refund on PlayStation? There is zero trailer on YouTube. I'm just so curious what this is. I'm so curious what this could be. Get DMC into Last... Oh, I you know what? I should get Last of Us, actually. That's a great idea. Should I buy a PS4 to play Project Zombie? Guys, it could be really good. All right? It could be really good. Can you ram zombies into walls? We can check that really quick. All right, I think we will end up doing it. It's probably going to be something I do off stream. Oh. But I think we will do it. Is that a barricaded barn? Well, there's really nothing of value in here. There is the metal bandsaw, though, so we could actually make some crafting items if we wanted. Okay, so this is actually just kind of worthless. I thought maybe this was like a survivor base or something like that, but no. Can you send zombies through windows? We just tried that a moment ago, RT. It doesn't seem like you can. And I also know that we can't do them over fences either. I'll try that. Maybe, I mean, that was in the test. Maybe in the final version you can. We'll see. Hold on. I need a little guy to hop on my hood. Well, that's not gonna... Oh, stuck on the back of my vehicle. Hold on. Let me see if I can convince one of them to come on over here. I've seen gameplay from Project Zombie PlayStation. It's basically a cell phone game. It's very, very, very bad. I will let you guys know. It seems like an interesting idea for a video. You have 14 days to ask for a refund on PlayStation. If I can get a refund, I will absolutely do it. If I cannot get a refund, I probably will still do it, but a little hesitant. Well, that one... No, actually, they stuck to the hood there. I think fences act as if they're walls, essentially. And they don't really let you go over with that. But I would definitely need more speed. I'm going to say this is probably not possible. But if I had more speed, I could probably test it out. It's just this was not a very optimal area to test this in. So yeah. Can you spend these $20 on Counter-Strike cases? I could spend $20 on Counter-Strike cases. I could indeed. However... Oh my god, deer. Adorable. A lot of wilderness animals out and about. Bit of a somersault for that individual, but that's okay. They love somersaulting. It's their favorite activity. I guess we can just kind of like chill and chat while we run over the zomboids. We can see how it goes. Meow Meow, though, thank you again for all of the heart me's a moment ago. That was very nice of you. The leg went over? Did it? Hold on. Oh, well, that wasn't really the way I expected that to go. Did you test with a sliding... We know what? We never did test with a sliding glass door. And I know exactly where we can get a house with a sliding glass door. Right over here, I believe. Yeah. This house has... Yo, Iron! Thank you very much for the 4 gifted subs out to the community. Congratulations, Revo Runner, Calzin, Sir Sleeping, and Be Wigged. If you guys are in chat, be sure to thank Iron. That's very nice of you. I do appreciate the gifted subs. Thank you so much, Iron. How is the Iron doing today? What is the Iron up to? All right. Will you go through the window? Wow. Actually kind of leaned down. Kind of like slumped over. That's dark. But did not go through the window. Now, here is actually one of the questions. If the window is broken, will they go through? I don't know. Can you imagine the taste of Baja Blast in your head even while drinking water? No, I cannot, but I used to be... In fact, I probably still can do that. If I think of like salt and vinegar chips, my mouth immediately... In fact, it's happening right now. My mouth immediately like tingles. Like it just tingles all over. As if I'm just getting a mouthful of salt and like sour stuff. And it's gross. I don't like that. When do you think Build 42 will release? We do not yet have an exact date. I am hopeful Build 42 will release sometime in the summer. We don't have any official information on that, though. It's very possible we could be a while away. It could also be next week. One thing is for sure, though. The moment we get Build 42 multiplayer, I will be sure to let you all know. Yeah, so you cannot take out a zombie and have them, like, forcefully go through a window. Oh, that door is open. I didn't realize. But if we smash the window... Right? If we smash that and then remove the broken glass, which... Oh, shit. So that actually might work. Hold on.
Hey!
Hold on. Let me have them stand up over here. No. So well, that actually might be because I have no clip on. Never mind. I was about to say. Sadly, no. You cannot send them through that sort of stuff, team. But you can ragdoll them still. I'm not sure if there's any way to interact with their bodies after they become ragdolls. Obviously, I know you can still pick them up, but then they go back to their old pose. So I'm not too certain. But yeah. Automatic can hit 2 targets at the same time. I think shotguns can still do that. It's a lot rarer, but it still can. Can you throw a zomboid on, off the heli in a bell? Wait, what? Probably. We probably could do that, cat. Why have you done this? Out the window with the... Nope, she does not want to go out the window. I think we can... I think that's, like, confirmed. You cannot send them through windows. I don't know if we ever did fences, though.
Hey!
Let's see what happened. No, no, everybody over here. Everybody over here. So if you get them while they're going over the fence, they just go back to their old little stance. But I don't think it's possible to send them over the fence. I think the leg was just glitching out. I don't think that's what it was. I go lurk now for points. No worries, Iron. Thank you again for the support a moment ago with the gifted subs. I really do appreciate that. It does help me out a lot. Is this build 42? Yes, it is. We are indeed on build 42. We are testing out the ragdolls right now. We've been doing a bunch of myth busting. And I think we've determined a lot about the ragdolls today, quite frankly. They are very fun. And this will make me want to use firearms more often, too. I can tell you that with certainty. This makes me want to use them more often. Because you don't get this with melee, sadly. Which is very tragic, but that's how it is. That's how it is. By the way, really quick, team, if you are enjoying the stream, definitely hit the follow button. We are live Monday through Thursday at 9:30 p.m. Eastern. I would love to see you all come back. And if you're really enjoying, consider subscribing. Gets you cool little beaver emotes and a fancy badge next stream in chat. What about a broken fence? Let me see if I can convince them to break a fence. Hold on. I'm going to have to get a big old group of helpers for that. We're going to get 100. All right. And we're just going to bring them all over. So what takes out the fences, from my understanding, is just an immense amount of zombies vaulting over them. So we'll just see if this works. Full auto testing. I mean, hey, we can try that too. I still have the M16. They are actually not breaking right now. These are very sturdy fences. Normally, I feel like these would have broken by now. But maybe not. If you guys would like full auto, I will give you full auto. Everybody is flopping to the ground. Big floppers. This is so oddly satisfying, really. This is so oddly satisfying. But I think that's been a good amount of testing for tonight, team. I honestly think we've figured out a lot. I think we've determined a lot about how it works. This has been good. Yeah, sadly, no ragdolls for the melee team. Psych, thank you very much for the GGs, though. I do appreciate that. That's very nice of you. Guys, this has been a great stream. I have had a good one. But if you guys are on YouTube Shorts or TikTok, I'm going to end the stream for you guys right about now, okay? I'm going to stay live on Twitch. We're going to probably swap to a different game. But I think that's enough ragdoll testing for this evening. And I think tomorrow what we'll do is we'll come back and probably do week 1. If you guys are down for that, I would love to do like a serious week 1 attempt. And see if we are actually able to survive a full week with the chaos that goes on. That might be a little bit difficult, though. So we'll have to see how that goes, team. We can figure it out tomorrow for sure, though. All right. Thank you very much, TikTok and YouTube. I hope you guys enjoy yourself. We will be live on the Purple app for a little bit longer. You guys are welcome to swap on over if you wish. Link is in the bio. Hope to chat with you guys soon, team. Thank you so much for all your support.